What's up, guys? What's up? Ugh. What is up with everyone? Sorry, I fell asleep. I just woke up. Dedicated. Going live with you guys again. How's everybody doing? Who is in here? Oh my God, guys. Devin Saplenkov, you are everywhere. That should be your entry message on every live chat. I am everywhere. Already have 12 people. What's up, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in. Already commenting. Carlo, thanks for tuning in, bud. Glad you're awake and doing okay. Oh wait, what time is it over there? It's it's like 3 in the afternoon over there. I think I'm 12 hours ahead of California. Yeah, it's like 3 in the morning for me. Oh. Remember to hit that like button. What's up, man? The videos of Larry are fire. What's up? It's 6:49 over here in New York. Should have 12 likes. I know, right? You guys, I should have 12 likes already. What the fuck is going on? I was just watching you, Devin, in Vegas. I didn't realize Larry threw out there for me to go to Dubai. Yeah, a while ago. We've been talking about me coming out here for a little while. Got second today, pro, right? Damien, send me videos. I want to see. I want to see what happens. Not that I give a shit about how you arm wrestle Damien, but send me all the videos, dude. Send me all the videos. Nick Rowe, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Gabriel Fernandez, 8 p.m. here in Brazil. Oh, shit. Trades all of Jack. Greetings from the Georgia Walls of Power team. Greetings. Hope you guys are doing well. Watching you and UFC. Good. I'm a little more intense than UFC, but that's good, though. Sorry, guys, my voice is like raspy. Today was a mess. Okay, so we're going to do the whole... Before I get too much into the questions, remember I'll try to go over the day real quick because there's going to be a million people in here in a minute. If you guys can get a chance, please share the stream anywhere. Facebook, Discord, Instagram, fucking Reddit. Share it, please. Smash that like button, the little thumbs up thing. Okay, so today was, without getting too much into it, there was a lot of arm wrestling today. For old Derek, there was a lot. Before practice, there was some stuff that we had to film that you guys will see. But for like 3 hours before practice, it required me to arm wrestle at a medium level, a little, where nothing too crazy, but all right-handed for about 3 hours. I was sitting on my bicep and holding, and we were doing stuff for 3 hours. So your boy was not doing too hot by the time practice came around. So practice came around. Hermes come. He came to practice. Hermes is here. Got to meet him. Great dude. Super funny. Dude, ton of energy. Awesome guy. I didn't know, how he'd be, if he'd be too serious or what he'd be like. But he's a great dude. Also, I had a chance to sit down with Larry. Me and Larry got lunch, and Nicole was there. Us three went out and got some food. That was really cool. I actually had a chance for 45 minutes, an hour, just to sit down with Larry and Nicole and chat it up with them. That was our only real alone time, kind of, where we got to do, no cameras and no nothing, just chop it up. So that was really nice to pick his brain and just shoot the shit. So I really enjoyed that. Larry's actually, he's a really cool guy. But yeah, then we had did that stuff, and I got Nicole is Larry's girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know if they're engaged or what, but girlfriend. So we hung out, and then and then yeah, we shot the stuff, and I did the arm wrestling, and my arm was blown. Legitly, I'm not being sarcastic. Of 3 hours, like it was destroyed. So then we went to Derek is weak. Oh, it's fucked up. You know what? It's not even that far off. Yeah, it's like right now. I just hope that you guys have no expectations whatsoever of me and like being strong and arm wrestling really well while I'm here. Like not after all the things that happened to me. It's just like it's horrible. It's I had like as far as me dropping the dumbbell on my foot or the weight of my foot, hurting my back, getting COVID, getting fucking, you know, what's it called? Getting food poisoning, and then coming out here. It's been despicable, like how strong I am. It's horrible. It's such a low level. But this is the only time I can come out here. Everything was booked, so you got to do what you got to do. I'm here to help Larry and to learn from Egan. No, I keep saying that. And it is excuses, but I have to keep reminding myself because there's these situations I keep getting in where I'm like, why do I feel so weak? And I just got to keep reminding myself, you know, 'cause I'm stronger than a lot of the way I've been doing it. Anyway, so practice came, and dude, Hermes is a tank, you guys. He's a tank. The video will probably come out tomorrow. He is like, he's a monster. I mean, but I knew that was coming. I heard Hermes is training to be Hermes is training to be #1 in the world right now, like actively. He's a lot heavier than he has been, and he's a tank, dude. He was just like his hand and wrist were just at the beginning of practice. He was fully just like messing with everyone. Like he let you go, and even Larry and everyone, like, and was just fuck around with people. He was at such a crazy level, and so he didn't pull right-handed a lot. He pulled mostly left-handed at practice, and but yeah, he was just kind of toying with people. He was pulling through me as well, and then like some of you guys were like really interested in seeing me and Hermes pull. It's you guys like he's trying to become #1 in the world right now. He's up there. He's at a really high level, like a really high level right now, and I am not. I am not at a very high level. So we're good with Hermes and Aramis. Sorry, I always pronounce his name incorrectly. So yeah, he has, you know, for the size of his hand, because it's not very big. It's very strong. It's not small, but it's not like big either. It's kind of it's average length, but the thickness is pretty thick. His thumb and his hand is pretty thick. He has really good hand control. His hand is very powerful. And his wrist was like iron. The only let's see, he didn't get pinned all day. Well, I mean, besides me and Larry, there's a pretty big drop off after that. Oh, there was one other guy there, but he was only pulling right hand, and he was hitting hard. I couldn't hold on to him. I can't think of his name. He's very fast. He's a good arm wrestler. Oh, someone help me, but no one can help me because I didn't watch the video yet. There was a guy there though, and yeah. So practice went well. Left hand eventually. I got a stop on Hermes eventually in the straps, left-handed. It just took a little while, and it took some doing, but finally I got to stop. But it didn't go to a pin. I just stopped center table. That's fine. So, but yeah, so the practice went well. Me and Larry gripped up finally left-handed, hit because Larry's crazy. He arm wrestled some dude yesterday randomly at a tire shop, and so his right arm was kind of jacked up today as well. And me, especially after filming earlier, my right arm was destroyed. Like I went into this practice pumped, drenched in sweat, and like 50%. So especially right arm was completely destroyed. So I had some left though. So left, me and Larry, like no one gave us like a real like ready go, but we both acknowledged, hey, we're gonna try. Mazahir, yeah, I think Mazahir, that was the guy that top rolled and went out. He was very strong at all. Not Rahul, not the. It was I think it was Mazahir. He top rolls and he hits backwards. Yeah, he felt really strong. He felt amazing, but like it was only right hand, and my right hand was destroyed, and I couldn't even hold on to him. It was just, oh my god, it was way too much. I can't do it. So, but left hand, yeah, me and Larry, you'll see us go at it, like a serious go at it, left hand for a minute, and yeah, I guess I'll talk about it. A serious left hand for a minute because I talk about it, but you guys can see it on Larry's channel. I don't want to give up too much, but yeah, I mean, with flat wrist, center of the table, I still have too much hand for Larry. If it, flat, ready, even start. But right after that, I was like, okay, like let's see if I can roll you out, or we start testing different angles. But once we start getting a little creative, and like I go a little underneath his hand or anything like that, like he was too much. He was too much, guys. So yeah, I mean, you'll see in the very beginning, I take his hand and we're like, okay, and then we start doing little scenarios again. Like, okay, if you have this, then what happens? And then he pinned me a bunch of times after that. But yeah, dude, it's not far, you guys. Like it's not far at all. Larry's he's getting very strong, and that was our first time ever gripping up left-handed. We never gripped up left-handed back in the day in the video where I'm holding him. We never did that left-handed. That was right-handed, and oh yeah, we've never pulled lefty. I don't think so. That was our first time ever gripping up left, which was cool. So that happened. It's so hard for me, guys, as like a competitive arm wrestler. It's so hard for me, like to be weak. It sucks. It sucks. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, that's kind of how practice went. Wasn't a very big one. There was probably a grand total of 9, 10 people actually arm wrestling. I got on the table with Sergio for a while, and that was great. We got to work on stuff, and then I got on the table with a guy named Jeff for a while. He was a Scottish guy that's out here, and he was really cool dude. We talked for a while. That's who I worked with mostly today, because Hermes and Hermes and Larry were mostly like working together. This is Hermes' first time on camera for Larry's channel and stuff, and so they were getting a lot of work in, and they were on the center table together. You'll see me go over there a little bit and poke around and stuff, and help when Hermes would say stuff. Sometimes I would help clarify for Larry, like what he means. But you guys will see. You guys will see a ton, and watch for this. Please watch for this. You guys will see Hermes backing up what I say to Larry. Like, as far as, like, I'll be sitting in the background just listening to Hermes talking to Larry about, pronation or top rolling and stuff. And then Hermes will be, like, trying to explain something, and he'll be like, yeah, you have to get into the fingertips and stuff. And then you'll see me look at Larry like, oh, kind of like exactly like what I said. And then just, like, it happens a few times where Hermes will do some stuff or say some stuff, and it's, like, exactly what I was saying to Larry in the other videos, which is really funny. Because I'm happy that it's reinforcing the stuff I was saying. Like, it kind of shows, that it's true. The stuff I'm saying is true. So good. I was happy about that. That was a little happy moment when I looked at Larry and that happened. So yeah, that was it for today. My right arm is completely just trashed. I feel like I arm wrestled like a million people, and it's so destroyed. So I'll rest it. I shouldn't have to arm wrestle. Oh, dude, they want to film a bunch of lifting tomorrow. They want to film like a gym session of us doing arm wrestling lifts tomorrow. And I think Vitaly will be there. I think he arrives tonight, and he'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, we did some left. I did some left-handed arm wrestling for sure. For those of you guys that have followed my channel, like, I can't go sideways, but I can pull backwards, and I have a good hand left-handed. So, but yeah, I can't go sideways. Sadly, popped a bunch of tendons in here a while ago. So, but you have, like, against weaker guys, I can, because they're not strong enough to, like, light it up, the tendon thing. But with Larry and them, I can't drive sideways. I have no elbow drive sideways, but I can pull backwards and post, and my hand is good. But yeah, we pulled left. So you guys check that out. That video should be dropping tomorrow. I know Adam was pretty tired, so I don't think he was uploading tonight. But yeah, you guys get to see all that, and you guys get to see Hermes and Larry go all out as hard as they can. And then you'll see me and Larry, and you'll see me and Hermes, and we'll just say Hermes is a tank. He's a fucking tank, dude. Woo! when I finally got that stop on him, you guys should see it. Because no one, like, he was all day. He's just kind of doing his thing. You know, just whatever he wants on the arm wrestling table for the most part. And then finally in the straps, I know enough tricks where I drove up and back, and he tries to hit, or he tries to move, and you see his wrist caves a little bit. And I'm like, yeah. I stop him, and then we stop center table. But yeah, there was just one. But he was tired. He was, pumped up or whatever. So, but yeah, it was a hyped moment. It was a hyped moment for me. Okay, so that's what happened today. And then I went out and me and Adam went out and had dinner at a cafe, and I smoked some more shisha because apparently I'm becoming addicted to it. And then came back here, and I passed out the moment I got in the room. I laid down and closed my eyes, and I was fucking done. So here I am. Woke up, and here I am. So let me scroll back and start trying to see some questions like I do. Sorry for everything I missed, you guys. Oh, we already have 107 people in here, and we have 29 likes, 30 likes. Just saying, y'all. I mean, all you do is click the little thumbs up thing. If y'all could do that, that'd be fantastic. Little like drive. That'd be great if you guys could click that thing. Okay. Oh shit, 54. It jumped up. Larry's videos are fire. Okay. Where are we? Let me see if I can start get caught up with you guys. Okay, who's fighting? How's it hanging today, big man? Pretty good. Hey man, I love the content. Real helpful. Keep it up. Good. I'm glad I can help any one person. That'd be fantastic if I can just help one. Can't wait for the next video. Yeah. How much do you deadlift? I haven't deadlifted in 6 years, 7 years. I don't even know, dude. I don't deadlift, so probably not a very good number at all. Cool Bird says, "Yo, hey, what's going on? I'm from Russia with love. Hi, man. Hello, Shai Hulud. Oh, no, I'm sorry, guys. I'm very bad at pronouncing names. Hello. Try the pumpkin way. I'm not too injured. I mean, besides my left, I don't have any real injuries going on besides my left hand going sideways. Arms are operating pretty well. Just the general strength level is low, you guys. I just lost a ton of strength this last month. So creative video of strap pulling and top row really broke things down well. Have you ever won matches in drag hook? What are your thoughts on it? Nah, my elbow's too long, guys. I start at the back of the elbow pad, so I can't really drag. Because my arm is so long, I have to start the elbow pad, back the elbow pad for most matches, because most people's arms are like shorter, so that I can't drag a ton. So I have to go forward. I can't really drag a ton. Always miss the start of these. What's up, Derek? What's going on, Adam? Glad you tuned in. That's Devin Laird's workout. That's that Devin Laird workout all day long. Oh, super chat. Boom. Jumping down. There it is. Rasmus. Oh, that last name, I'm not going to be able to say it. Says, Derek, you're the man. Thank you, Rasmus. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the support and the super chat and all that. I don't feel like the man physically, but I feel like we've been doing some good work over here, so I think it's going well. Another super chat, but thank you, Rasmus, from Mr. Obame? One of them. Cheers, dude, with the 50 euros. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do all that. That's a really big super chat, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. These super chats been rolling in every night when I go live. It's nice. It's actually helped softening the blow financially for the trip, food and all that stuff. So really appreciate it. Michael Coburg coming in here with the super chat as well. $9.99. Thank you so much. That's Mega Mike in the chat for you guys. Keep following my channel, hopefully, and you guys will see more matches between me and Mike and how everything's going. He's growing and growing very, very strong. Yeah, keep watching the channel. You guys will see a lot more of Mike for sure in the future here. I just got to get home, get in shape, and keep whooping his ass at practice. Guys, it's not happening very long. Okay, so let's see. Scrolling up. Oh no. Okay. Always miss the start of these. Who's Nicole? That's Larry's girlfriend. She's actually really funny, guys. She's really cool. She's really cool and down to earth for sure. Like she was not like stuck up or posh or anything like that. She was super cool. We sat and chopped it up, the three of us, and she was yeah. Oh, and God, there's such big news that there's all these secrets. Like they're like the epicenter of arm wrestling. Our epicenter of arm wrestling world is here, and there's so many amazing secret things going on over here that I can't tell you guys. And I hate saying it that way because that's such a dick thing to say. Like I know a secret that you don't know, but I'm just it's just out of excitement, guys. Really pay attention and watch, this area and who's here and what's going on. And there's crazy things in the working in the background. It's very very exciting. And as a hardcore arm wrestler and hardcore arm wrestling fan, very exciting things are happening and being planned from this place. I'm just letting you know that. Very exciting. So, maybe some of my closer friends, I'll leak it to it. But just kidding, Adam. Just kidding. If you're in here, just kidding. I'm not gonna leak it. Um, so nice eye candy. Look at Nicole. Oh yeah, I do, but I'm not disrespectful. I mean, that's Larry's. That's Larry's lady. Afro Samurai says, I know you said you are more into the bodybuilding style of training. Are you very strict with your form and not doing arm wrestling movements? Because I notice a lot of arm wrestlers swing and sway. There's a time and a place for everything, man. But most of my lifting is strict, is very isolated because I want to isolate the muscles. And so the more strict you are, the more you can isolate the muscles like a bodybuilder. And then I also do all the wrist movements, right? As far as cupping, rising, extension, all that stuff. I do all those as well. But yeah, it's a lot of isolated concentric movements and static holds isometric movements. But yeah, I don't do like the big sweeping side pressure stuff, like the big compound movements. I'm not a big fan of those. Oh, Flow Tester said Derek is weak, and then Ajin says Derek is weak right after. God, you guys are so cold blooded, man. That's messed up, bro. I'm nothing but people. Everybody says I'm the nicest guy. You can't say that to the nicest guy. That's true though. It's true. I'm weak. Leo says, "How good is Gasparini? He's amazing. He's amazing. I can't imagine if he was like hitting full power and all this. Like, yeah, he's amazing, guys." Adam says, "Excuses, haha." I know, right? Mark J says, "Derek is." Leo says, "Do you think Gasparini has any chance against Devin, for example?" Like I said, the only time that even Gasparini got slowed down was left-handed, and it was a little ways into practice. So I can't. Yeah, I mean, I think fresh. And Devin, yeah, dude. I mean, like it would definitely be a match I would be excited to watch. We'll put it that way. I would be very excited to watch Hermes and Devin, and yeah, because he's so explosive and stuff, and God, he's so strong, dude. Uh, let's see. Flow Tester backing me up on my injuries. Hey, thanks, man. Avatar says, "How long are you in Dubai training, Larry?" Till Monday. So I guess technically it's Sunday today. So technically I leave tomorrow. Yeah. So Arjun says take steroids and become strong. Hey, dude, maybe. Florin Monk says, do you know if Vitaly and Hermes will be allowed to practice and pull with each other? I believe they will. I'm sure that they'll practice a little bit with each other. I don't know if I'll be there because I know they're gonna be doing more stuff on Monday, and I'll be gone. So it sounds like, and it's not set in stone, but it sounds like the grip dungeon thing and me and Khalid might not happen, guys. They're saying now because they're trying to deal with everyone's scheduling that they might do that Monday. I leave Monday morning, so I won't be able to do it. So either I have to do it today somehow, and like, my grip. Well, you guys know or a lot of you guys know if you arm wrestle like you're destroyed. I'm not like my grip is not going to be. But I'm down. I mean, I owe Botter so much and Colin. They're fantastic people, and they picked me up. We hung out the other night, and they took me out to dinner, and it was a great time. And I owe them a ton. I just don't know, like scheduling wise, if I'll be able to get over there. I hope so, though. I hope I can. I really want to go over there and mess with that stuff, and I know that Botter really wanted to see me do the grip stuff. So you can't get COVID. They have not even isolated it in the lab, which means they can't identify it, let alone prove it exists. You got the flu, man. Okay. I got something and tested positive for whatever they were testing for. Yeah. Conspiracy. So right now he's weak. Yeah. Sub Derek, love you. Thanks, man. Thanks, Che. Ajin says steroid become Dennis. Oh, someone asked me a question in Russian, man. I can't read that, but I hope you're well. And then you got Carlo Hermes is one of the few guys to pin Michael Todd in his King's move. That man is so strong when he's training and serious. Yeah, very strong. A-Man was just watching the other live streams, get into things, and now here you are live. Love the fan connection. I'm trying, man, but when it starts getting up to like 200 people and above, and this chat room starts flying, it's hard. It's so hard for me to keep up, and I keep saying I'm gonna do research. There's a way to make the chat room go like slow for me, and I got all busy today, and I didn't do it again. I'm the worst YouTube person ever, and I'm getting stuffed up. I don't know why my nose is getting stuffed up. Oh God. I gotta test. I gotta get a COVID test today, or else I can't fly. What if I test positive? Oh my God, I'm stuck here in isolation. Wifey says, "How big is your space?" I don't know what that means. You didn't write anything. Weirdo. How much does Hermes weigh? What is he like? He's like 250 pounds. I don't know in kilos off the top of my head, guys. My conversion is not quick. Florin Monk says 115. I don't know why I thought he was lighter. Mazahad said, "You probably was it Rahul?" No. If I have soreness in my shoulders after pulling practice, am I doing things wrong? Also, should I wait to heal up before the next practice, or can I continue with soreness? You're the best. No, I mean arm wrestling has a ton of shoulder stability in there, and it relies on your shoulders a lot. So especially like your rear delt and your front delt, things like that, and also your rotator cuff is under there. So you're going to be having a lot of shoulder pain or inflammation from all the internal rotation. So that's completely normal. Just rest it, man, and do some rehab work. Make sure your shoulders are balanced. Hit all the different angles in your shoulders when you're working out, at least lightly, so we have some balance in your shoulders. Yeah, and then also, should I wait to heal up before the next practice or continue with the soreness? You could switch up what muscles you're using. If you've been top rolling, you could hook. But either way, there is going to be some shoulder components in there, but it's up to you, man. I don't know how long you've been arm wrestling, how damaging the practice is to you. I don't know how much you need to focus on table time right now. If you can take a break, there's a lot of components as to whether or not you should go to practice or not. Yeah, or switch arms. I don't know if both your shoulders are hurting. I'm the whipping boy in practice, new and 150 pounds. LOL, I'll be in pain for the next 2 years of practice. Oh, nah, man. Just take control of your life and don't be the whipping boy. How big is my hand? 9 inches from palm to fingertip. That's what I measured it. I never know the size of, like, when people ask me to measure stuff, I never know. So, yeah, 9 inches from palm to fingertip. Me and Khaled, when we gripped up, you guys, because we went out to dinner, we were, joking around. Fingertip to palm is the same. His thumb is legitly that much longer than mine. It's like half a thumb longer than mine. It's crazy, guys. Hermes is in here. Hermes is in the chat, you guys. He says you don't sleep. There he is. What's up, bud? See, you can't sleep either. Jet lag. Yeah, I took a nap when I got back, Hermes, and now I'm up. And I can't sleep now. Wish I could find a way to bring you in here. Is there a way? You guys, is there a way to bring Hermes in here? Video chat. I don't know. And I'm not tech savvy. Oh, I'm so not tech savvy. I'm on my phone too. Damn, that'd be cool. Hermes, you should do these lives. I've been going live each night and kind of updating how the day went. It'd be a good idea for you. Yeah, but he probably can't sleep either from the jet lag and the time change and whatnot. He's probably sitting up. So, yeah. I don't know how I would do. How do I link on my phone Zoom and YouTube? I mean, I could do a Zoom meeting with him, but I don't think I can do it, guys. I don't think I can bring him in. If it was like I think Facebook live chat has like that thing where you can invite someone, but I don't know. I don't think YouTube does it. Okay, scrolling up a little bit. Oh man, all the questions are going crazy. You guys are going crazy. How do I only have 103 likes and 158 people in here? You guys, the math. I'm not a genius by any means. I mean, I know a lot about arm wrestling, but 104 likes, 161 people. It's just a little thumbs up thing you click. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, guys, I scrolled up pretty far, and it says I lost my place, like I do. Derek, do you still feel there is a mental disconnect in Larry with arm wrestling? He's learning. He's getting tighter though. He was getting tight today. I mean, we're like there's a time where Hermes points out his side pressure and everything needs some work, but that just goes back to your elbow joint not being developed enough to convey all that power to get the power that Larry has in his chest and shoulder to his hand, right? And it's also amplified by cupping and wrist control. So, like we've said a bunch of times, Larry needs to work on his cupping and his pronation, and then his elbow is relatively new and fresh, right? So to drive really hard sideways, like you got to have this elbow. The more the elbow gets developed, the more power it can control or convey. It can put through, right? So I have a big old chest, but if I rotate really hard, the elbow will be like stop, stop, stop. It won't let me use all the power to my hand, right? So as time goes on, then I can use more power to my hand because my joint will allow it, right? So, and this is a joint as well. So when you go sideways, you got to get these joints have to be built up enough where you can apply more side pressure. So I know Hermes said that that Larry has a good bicep, and like we've said, like I've said that, and everybody said that it's really good. He has a ton of drag and stuff when he starts going backwards, but at some point he has to go sideways, you know. So it's just something to work on, you know. But he's getting there. It's making sense physically. You can today. I was actually watching for that. There's a few times, not just at Hermes, but whenever Larry gripped up, I was watching how tight he was getting. He'd walk up there, like kind of like his old stance, and then I would see him deflate his chest a little bit and kind of stand over and start tightening up. And he started getting that arm wrestling stance and stuff, and starting driving with immediately. He's really focusing on the driving of the elbow and keeping everything tight. It's awesome to see him focusing on it and utilizing that gigantic chest, dude. So yeah, so yes, Larry is getting it for sure. How much time recovering your left arm? Or you're talking about the injury, or you're talking about like from today's practice? From the injury, it'll probably be another couple months, as long as I don't re-injure it. Start a particular diet to motivate you, and that should get you in the gym more. Yeah, but it's not even about me getting in the gym more. I was just out, like I was, I was injured, and then I was sick, and then I was sick, like consistently every like week. The moment I got over the COVID, I got sick again with food poisoning. Right before COVID, I was out with the dropping that weight on my foot and hurting my back, like all within like a month and a half, guys. It was I got in the gym like 3 days in a month, and then immediately came to Dubai. But yeah, no, I can't wait to go back and get to the gym. Like I'm very excited about going back and starting lifting more. How strong are you in the classical strength lifts? Very weak, especially for my size. I mean, like I hate saying my numbers because I don't squat, dude. I could probably squat 315 pounds. I don't know. I haven't done it in forever, so I'm gonna throw a number out there. It's probably, I don't know, but I'd probably squat like 3 plates tops for like 1 rep. And then if you're doing like squat, bench, deadlift, deadlift is probably if I could get 500 pounds, I'd be hyped. I'd be really hyped. I don't even know if I can. And then bench. I haven't done a 1RM. I've done 315 pounds for like 6 or so. So whatever that ends up at. And that was when I was feeling good too. Like I said, I didn't lift this whole month. So my numbers right now are even lower. Even lower. It's cool. I'm going to bounce back. Guys, I will be back full force and way above. I'm not worried about it. I know I'm not, besides that little injury, I'm not that injured. Everything's okay. I'm going to bounce back. I'll be amazing. I just need like a month, 2 months or so just to get all the way back. Why is there no video from Larry today? Adam didn't put a video out today. He has it, though. It will come out. Hey, Derek, how was practice? Oh, I went over the whole thing, man. You got to say, I'm sorry. You're going to have to go back and rewatch it. I went over the whole practice. Just, from my perspective, Inspired to start arm wrestling. I'm 6'5", 330 pounds, but I can't find anywhere to train. Do you know of any places in Tampa to train? Man, download ArmBet. Everybody, if you guys even semi-interested in arm wrestling, you should have ArmBet downloaded. You should be using ArmBet to find local arm wrestlers, or armfighter.com is a website, and they have they basically made a list of all the teams, and they like put links so you can find the team in your area. God, I'm stuffed up. I hate. Is this what happens when I get pinned at my nose? I can't breathe. Hope your right arm is still attached. It's still attached. Dubai in May. Can't wait. Oh, dude, that's gonna be awesome. Someone give him 1,000 to leak something. $1,000. Maybe there would be some kind of leak if there's $1,000 that comes through this super chat. I'll give you guys something juicy if someone gives me $1,000 right now in super chat. Yeah. Why no video today in Larry's channel? Adam was dead tired after we got done. You guys, it was a very, very long day, and we shot all day. And I know Adam was very tired when he went home. So I think he said he's gonna do it tomorrow. Derek, you taller than Vitaly. We met a long time ago. I know it's very close, but I'm fat and he's not, so I look shorter. But maybe tomorrow. I think I see him tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow we'll measure again. He's not gonna leak nothing for money. Yeah, I'm not gonna leak nothing for money. Unless, if $1,000 comes over here, I talk to Adam, maybe we deal. Thanks for response. Hope you have a good rest of your trip. No problem. Afro Samurai. George says, just hopped on this. What did you guys work on today? It was practice. It was practice. But the practice here is like, it's a really weird flowing practice, guys. I've been to a ton of practices with a ton of teams, and this one was small, and they were missing people, and they're trying to get more tables. I know that, but like today, especially with Hermes and his camera crew, and Adam and his camera crew, and everybody else pulling out the phones, it wasn't like a hey, let's get to work. And that's understandable, right? There's guests out here. Everybody wants to test themselves and see where they're at. So it's not like a nitty gritty, like let's work on stuff and grind practice because my practice isn't my team. My practice where there's not cameras really, and it's just putting in work. We have 6 tables at my practice, and every table is pretty much full, and we're there for like 5 hours. Practice starts at noon, and I leave every day. I get there at noon, and I leave every day around 5:36. And it's like pretty much nonstop arm wrestling. Some people will leave, but there's nonstop arm wrestling going on from noon to 5:36, which you guys don't need to arm wrestle that long, like individually. Oh, $5 super chat coming in from Arm Wrestling Planet. Keep up the awesome work over there. Look forward to hitting those alpha practices again. Arm Wrestling Planet. You guys subscribe to Arm Wrestling Planet YouTube channel. That's my buddy ET. So I didn't know that was you, ET. I didn't know you changed your name. Yeah, you guys, Arm Wrestling Planet. My buddy ET is a hardcore teammate of mine. Some things are going on, where he can't come to practice. We haven't seen him since COVID started, but he still loves arm wrestling very much. He's making hilarious videos. He's been getting some practices with some local guys. But you guys give him a subscribe, give him a follow, give him a like, a share, whatever. You guys got to see his edits. They're really funny. I think Devin has shared some of his stuff too, as well. But you got to see his, you got to see some of his edits and stuff. He's getting pretty creative with it. And also, I think he's doing TikTok. I don't know, ET, if you're still doing TikTok, but I know he was doing TikTok stuff. Everybody keeps telling me to get TikTok. 35-year-old gigantic man, I can't be doing no TikTok. You crazy. Okay. Ryan, if you download ArmBet, Vitaly 6'9". Well, if Vitaly is 6'9", then he'll be taller than me. We tried Khalid. I don't know if that's going to happen, guys. I don't know, because I'd have to go to the grip dungeon. And also, like, I will definitely not right-handed. Maybe left-handed. We'll try some. It's fried, guys. My right arm is going to be done, as far as arm wrestling goes, until... Dude, I need like at least like 3 days. I need like at least three days of kind of rest if my arm wants to get near a good level. Do you think Dubai is going to be the home of arm wrestling competition in the future? They have enough money to surpass WAL and PAL. I mean, it just takes one really wealthy guy to get invested, and there could be a ton of serious arm wrestling tournaments here, or anywhere really, But Obviously, with Larry being here, there's a lot of focus on Dubai. So I don't know. It could be. That would be awesome. I mean, not very awesome because that flight kind of sucks, but it'd be awesome because, to have one place where everybody's kind of showing up. That would be cool. Uh, how did Larry do against Hermes? Hermes is trying to be one of the best in the world, and Larry is a relatively new arm wrestler, guys. Please keep that in mind. And the one thing arm wrestlers have that are like established high level arm wrestlers, they all have amazing hand and wrist power. And that's the one thing that, we're trying to get that up to everything else for Larry. So, you guys, Hermes' hand and wrist is like crazy, very high level. So, yeah, No Limits versus Monster. Who wins? Right now, today, Michael Todd. Ask Larry to always introduce new guests more properly. Okay. You mean like say all their accolades and all that stuff, or what? I don't know. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. Derek is strong. Oh man, thanks, man. One person said I was strong. Thanks, guys. Hey, guys. Like I said, I only have 10 fingers and 10 toes, but 139 likes, 162 people. That doesn't make a ton of sense to me, guys. Can we? Can we please smash that thumbs up button and get that thing boosted? There we go. There it is. 164, 143. Let's pass the people viewing. We're at 146, 151. Let's get that up there. Let's pass 166. 158. We're catching up. It's almost there. Come on, come on. Smash that thumbs up. I want to pass the amount of people watching right now because people leave and come back. So let's see if we should be able to pass it. 160 likes. Come on. 161. Come on, let's pass it up. I want to pass up. Oh man, the viewers are jumping up. It's going. Oh, it's a race, you guys. 164, 172. We're at 164 likes, 172 people. 168 likes. I'm not gonna stop talking about it until we do it. 170 likes, 175 viewers. Come on, up the likes. Get them up. 170 and 174. 170. It's tied. 170, 170. We gotta pass it. We gotta pass it. I'm not changing topics. So there we go. There we go. 175 likes, 170 people. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Any tips for someone with small wrists? I feel like I lose power in my hand when I'm in a deep hook, and I feel like it has something to do with compressions of tendons and signaling in a small. God, I'm so snuffed up. My nose. I sound so weird. Well, okay, it's not about the size of your wrist, you guys. There's people with thinner wrists that can be very strong. Now, over time, when you're arm wrestling and stuff, over time your wrist will thicken. But I mean, having thin wrist doesn't necessarily mean that you have like a weak hand. So I wouldn't correlate that exactly. Don't say I have or I have thin wrists, so my hand's weak. I know guys that have relatively thin wrists that have very strong hands. So now, if you're losing power in your hand, we'll just say that you might have thin wrists and weak wrists, but they doesn't always mean the same thing. And I feel like it has something to do with compression of tendons signaling in a small wrist. No, compression of tendons. No, I wouldn't say so. You're talking about in a deep hook. You feel. I think what he's saying, guys, is that when he gets in a deep hook, boom, like fully contracted with his cup like this, that it's pinching his tendons and stuff, and he feels like he's weak in his wrist. That the contraction in your wrist should already be locked in. It wouldn't get weak suddenly when you get a full lock. That would be more of an isometric angle, unless people are born different. People have different things going on in their wrists, so maybe you do have something crazy in there. But generally, that wouldn't mean that you're weak by just because you're so tight. That shouldn't make you weak. Or if it does, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of someone being strong, and the moment they get in a deep hook, all of a sudden it gets weak. They lose power. So that would be something new to me. Maybe you are, unique in that. But I'd say just keep focusing on your hand and grip, especially your bottom two fingers. Focus on that and stay healthy. Sorry, if you want a more detailed answer, maybe shoot me a message, Instagram somewhere, and give me a little more explanation of what you mean, and give you a better answer, man. Hermit says, what often do you train in forearm? Forearm, 6 directions, guys. I'm sorry. Radial deviation, that's like knuckles up. Wrist flexion or cupping. Ulnar deviation, which is wrist down. Wrist extension, which is reverse for balance. Pronation, supination. 6. And then if you want to count grip, because the grip muscles are in your forearms, so yeah. You guys know that when I go to Turkey, there's gonna be amazing, famous arm wrestlers everywhere for the competitions I'm going to. It's gonna be sick. The footage, you guys are gonna love it, especially the hardcore arm wrestling crew is gonna love what's going on in Turkey. Okay. Let's see. Dude, I lost you guys a lot. Oh, haha. Please tell Larry to not let Vitaly and Gennady run through him for their own clout. Yeah, it's a really weird game here, guys. And I talked to Adam and I talked to a lot of people about this. The YouTube arm wrestling, but actually trying to get stronger as an arm wrestler, but if you're famous type of weird thing, it's crazy, guys. Like, everybody wants, I mean, even on a local level, even people that like don't have a YouTube channel or anything like that, if they get anywhere near Larry, they want to pin him because they just want to be on his channel and they just want to be beating the big strong guy. And like, not people don't want to work on things. It's rare. And so it's just like this crazy competition. And so he has to worry about it. And it sounds so stupid as like as an arm wrestler. If I didn't care at all, about YouTube or the image at all, it sounds so crazy to say that because like if someone came into my practice and they were just like, oh, sorry, let me get this thing up a little bit for you guys. Taller. There we go. If someone came to my practice, my arm wrestling practice, and they were like, oh no, don't pin me. There's people watching over there, or something like that, or they were really worried about getting pinned because people were looking. It'd be really weird. Like we would all look at that guy like, dude, what's wrong with you, bro? It's practice. Like, what are you talking about? You're trying to get stronger. You gotta lose and stuff. Like, it's gonna happen. It's not a big deal. We're here to work. Like, we all know that as arm wrestlers. But the moment you throw image and you throw YouTube in there, and a lot of the YouTube people, community doesn't know arm wrestling, hasn't given it a real shot, and they don't understand that. They just see pin. They don't give a shit what happened. If your arm got pinned at any point, even if it doesn't matter if you're tired, injured, letting the guy have advantage, none of that matters. If you get pinned at any point, a lot of YouTube is just like stamp, weak, boom, like you don't have shit, like immediately branding you as like a loser or some kind of weirdo. So it kind of sucks, guys, and especially at Larry's level within like the YouTube game, like it's weird, you guys. He can't just like be carefree, just let himself get pinned and just work on things because there's always people like filming. So, but he also signed himself up for that game. Don't get me wrong, he did. He willingly went into that world, but man, it's kind of sucks, man. He can't just like be carefree about it and just train like a lot of us can. Like I go to practice and I pretty much control, what footage comes out from my practice. So there's definitely me getting pinned at practice. That's for sure. So you guys can't see it all. But yeah, for Larry, everything's filmed. So it's kind of rough. I don't know. I feel for him, but it's just hard because you have to just get experience in all over the table, losing and how to dig yourself out of spots and all that stuff. And if you're always worried about everybody talking shit or losing subscribers and stuff, if you get pinned, even if it's in practice because they don't understand, like, dude, frustrating. Yeah. Okay. I was caught up, or I was doing good. Okay, wait. Sorry guys. Okay, I was only being too boring by me scrolling. I was just trying to find where I was. I didn't think I was too far back, but I will. Okay, there we go. I found it. Derek, I want to say thank you. This is from Irman Zakir. Derek, I want to say thank you. I always overpronated when taking the hand of my friends during practice and had trouble finishing. Thank you for identifying the problem and suggesting a solution. Yes, I'm really glad, man. Controlling the hand in a top roll, you still have to take the hand, you still control it, but just you don't have to keep rotating, you guys. More offense is capable by using side pressure and stuff while maintaining their hand. But to keep rotating, if you don't do it very fast and you do it even moderately slow, especially in a tournament, then people will tighten up and they won't let their arm go down. So yeah, Yeah, glad I could help. Train my forearm for a month daily and increase size significantly. Awesome. When you start training something that you don't train a lot, then you always make big gains at the beginning and it slows down over time. Larry should give your channel a shout out. Tell his editor to add it in the video. Deserves all the support you can get. Today he did in the outro. In the outro, he's like, "You guys subscribe to Derek's channel. Subscribe to Air Mace's channel." So he gave me a shout out. I remember that went down today. But yeah, Larry, you give me a shout out, man. The hell. Alien Universe. Hello from the UK. Who wins, you or Levon or Dennis in their prime? Please answer. Oh, between me and Levon or like me and Dennis? Actually, you know what? I'll let them both get a hand in there. Me versus Levon and Dennis at the same time. If they both threw a hand in there, man, I'd probably still win, I think, but only because I have a stronger hand and wrist. Dude, what? I can't. Come on. They would destroy me. Dude, what are you talking about? But eventually, I'm gonna get there. I promise. I promise. I promise, you guys. Like when I started my channel, I wanted to help teach and show what I know about arm wrestling, but also I wanted people to help my or not help. I want people to watch my and follow my journey and my travels up to the top. And a lot of people that are starting YouTube channels want that as well. But the journey for a brand new guy, especially if they're lightweight, is like it's a long journey, guys. That's years, depending on how much what they're doing, right, in their recovery and how much steroids and if they're getting good practice and table time and if they're doing the right things or not. But a minimum to get any crazy level, a minimum of 3, 4 years, 5 years. Like even if you're doing everything perfect and optimal. So yeah, but I'm at a good level now, and so then I started it. So it shouldn't be that long of a climb, maybe a year or two, and then I could be at a really, really high level. So hopefully you guys can follow me on this trek, because I promise that's my goal. I'm not just gonna sit back and be like a trainer or something like that. Like I'm going forward. I'm going up. So stay with me, guys. I promise. Whatever happened this week is not a display of any strength or potential that I have, I promise. Will you be putting up longer videos on your other trip? Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's just like every time people pull out a ton of cameras here, my camera goes away. I don't, dude. I don't. Why? I want kind of unique footage. And I record some of the stuff, but I'm like, yo, I see 5 cameras pointing at the exact same thing and way bigger channels, all channels that you guys follow. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna fight for the same footage. You guys are gonna watch it anyway. I want unique stuff, especially right now as a growing channel. I was thinking about this. Like, I don't need to pad my videos and make them really long right now. I know these live streams are long, but it's only because I talk forever. But my regular videos, I don't need to pad them because it's not like I have a ton of subscribers where I'm getting mad money off the ad revenue, y'all. Like that's not happening because I don't have that many subscribers or that many views. But putting videos out, even if it's a 5-minute video like I put out earlier today, is good because any video is out to bring attention and get content moving. So they don't need to be very long right now. I don't need to be doing hour-long videos because I'm not making that much off an hour-long video anyway. It's not that important. But just putting videos out. So yeah, as time goes on, my videos will get longer. I will put more work in on that, but just trying to get content out as much as I can is more priority right now. And I don't want to bore you guys by putting footage in that everybody else filmed. Like if I when the practice video comes out with Larry, if I put another hour practice video with my tripod right next to Adam's tripod, like maybe I could put it at a different angle though. Excited to see you pull Vitali. Why? Why are you excited to see me pull Vitali? I mean, no, I'm just kidding. I'm excited to. I don't even know if we rip up. I'm only going to see him tomorrow. That's it. I have 1 day with Vitali, so we will see. We'll see how how he feels. But I don't even think we'll grip up. We'll probably just talk and chop it up. We'll be in the gym together. Yeah, so I get to try to lift heavy weights with this arm. I'm really excited about that. I was on Todd's stream talking smack, trolling him with the Gennady. He started getting pissed off. Oh, don't do that. Todd's great. Wait, Michael Todd, not Todd Hutchings. Michael Todd. I think you talked yourself down too much. Be careful not to talk yourself weak. You're the man like me. There you go, Nathan. I appreciate the uplifting words, man. Alien Universe, Levon or Dennis in their prime. In their prime, I would go with Dennis. because you don't really have a reason to not say Dennis. Like, was he ever like proven to like what? Do you think Hermes has a chance against Levon or Vitali? I've never pulled Levon or Vitali, so I cannot tell you. I know Hermes is very, very strong, and especially if he was being explosive and hitting, which like he does in real matches. Who knows? Who knows? So I don't really have anything to compare it to. I just know that those guys are tanks, and he's a tank. There's a saying in arm wrestling, like a wall is a wall is a wall. So when you get a hold of someone that's stronger than you, right, you feel like you can't move them. And so you don't know how strong they really are. You just know you can't move them, right? So if there was a car driving at me and I put my hands on the hood of the car and I'm trying to stop the car, it wouldn't matter if it's a Mazda little piece of crap car or a dump truck, because either way, I'm not stopping it. So I wouldn't be able to judge how much horsepower is in that car because I'm not stopping it, right? So you can't tell the difference. When a wall is a wall is a wall, they're all, all walls feel the same. They're solid. Doesn't matter if it's titanium, brick wall, whatever, they're just solid. So to ask me to tell you the difference between those guys would be hard. Now, you would have to ask somebody that's stronger than those guys in arm wrestling, because then they could tell you, they could feel the pressures and they could tell you who generates more force. Then you could tell. So it's hard to ask someone who's weaker on the table than them to tell you who's stronger. Yeah. You're doing a great job with the flow. We were behind you. Allergies, antihistamines. I know, right? I don't know why I'm so stuffed up all of a sudden. That wasn't a question. Russian. Someone wrote random words. I know Russian and I didn't get it. Oh, sorry. What did you think of Pork Chop and Devin's practice? I haven't watched it yet, guys. I've been way behind on the social media stuff. I mean, as far as watching stuff. Any idea on how college MMA training coming along? They say it's going well. It's private training, so they're not filming it. But Bauder's very invested into it, as far as like he's helping him, and apparently they're keeping it very silent. We had a hilarious conversation. We went over to Adam Silver's house. The three of us went to Adam's house. We were kind of hanging out, and Colin was saying how he's like, I want to mash someone's face. I want to punch their face until the face goes away, and then we keep hitting their face. He kept saying that. I was dying laughing. He kept talking about how he's just gonna, with his big old fucking hand, he's just gonna keep hitting his opponent's face when he has his fight. So it was hilarious hearing him talk about all that stuff. Great dude. God, those guys are so funny. Any idea? Give a shout out for Arm TV on Larry's channel. If I get any more shout outs, yeah, I can definitely talk to that. I just got to make sure I have to run everything by people before I do it. I can't just do it, because you also got to remember, like, if I do something that they don't want me to do, then they control the editing. So I have to make sure everything's kosher before I can do that type of stuff. Like, literally, cut, hold on, wait, you can't, this and this, we got to go back. It's like a big old thing. Yeah, big shout out to Gary Roberts and Arm TV for helping me get here. You guys, anybody that knows the story knows that Gary's the one that raised the money to send me here. All kudos to Gary and Uncle John's Arm Wrestling Show. Once again, everybody, please subscribe to Gary Roberts' Uncle John's Arm Wrestling Show. NatFit is also my main supplement sponsor, and my boy Jamie Sheldon owns it. And yeah, nothing but love for all them. Okay, back to where I was. Oh, shit. I lost. You guys took off. Oh, we're at 187 people. Oh, dude, this is where things start getting crazy. Oh, okay, there we go. Wait. That wasn't it. There's more. Oh, wait, there's more. Damn it, guys. All right, I'm doing that thing. I'm just jumping somewhere. Sorry if I missed your guys' questions. I think muscles development from arm wrestling will help Larry in his strongman training in the future. There are a lot of really good strongmen that were former pullers. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people dabble in arm wrestling, guys, and have tried it. I've had so many people join my team and quit. The pain messes up their other training. So when you're worried about something else like powerlifting or strongman at a high level, it's really hard to train arm wrestling full out and then also go train those things at a very high level. So a lot of guys end up choosing the other sport and leaving and going and pursuing other things because they realize you can't kind of really do arm wrestling and all those at a super high level. Um, unless you maybe Larry somehow and he's figured it out, but I haven't seen it done. Bear Claw says, "What's up? What's going on?" Joey says, "Travis is one of the goats, man. Travis is one of the goats." Hyaku Ju says, "How big is Devin's hand compared to yours?" His hand is, I think it's a little bit longer, but mine's thicker. But we measured from tip of elbow to fingertip is the exact same. But I think his hand is, I think it might be slightly bigger or the same length. It was close. It was really close. Does having huge hands is necessary in arm wrestling? No, there's ways around it. Just make sure if you have a small hand, you're not arm wrestling the style where you're trying to hold on to people because that wouldn't make sense, right? Lemon ginger tea with raw honey, clean up the nose. I'm in a hotel. I don't have lemon ginger tea. Oh, you know what? There's a ton of teas over there. Actually, there might be lemon ginger tea inside over there with all the teas. You know the complimentary teas. I haven't looked. Maybe it's a good idea. I didn't notice I was stuffed up until I started talking to you guys, and all of a sudden I realized my nose is not working. The Beast versus Levon for a left-handed 50K match. You talking about Travis Bajent, the Beast, that Beast? Because there's like 8 the Beasts, but the most popular one would be Travis Bajent. Left-handed match 50K right now. If it happened tomorrow, Levon would crush Travis. But you gave Travis some time, and that's a pretty big money purse. Travis would bring the heat. What are Larry's weaknesses for you, or something he needs to improve on? Like I said, is wrist cupping, pronation. Once he gets that down, he's gonna be formidable. Formidable. Joy Ricciardi, seen Uravis back in the day on Damn Sports Show, and that's when I started becoming a casual fan of arm wrestling. But Travis was the reason for me. Travis is very funny. He has a silver tongue. He's very good speaker, very very funny, very cocky. Yeah. Let's see, Travis versus Levon, left hand would be dope. Everybody keeps saying that. Travis has unfortunately made himself irrelevant as an arm wrestler right now. I know he says all he needs is a prize, but because he hasn't been competing, the general fan isn't demanding it. Yeah, I mean, that's not wrong. He's not putting himself in that limelight as a competitor very much anymore. Although I still think he could make a solid comeback. He's not too old to do it. Yeah. I don't know if Travis would win, but it would be cool just to see the Beast pulling again. I agree. I've like... Oh, the likes. What's your Discord? The Discord link should be on the Reddit sidebar somewhere. If you guys cannot find the Discord link on the Reddit, then let me know. Oh, super chat, super chat, super chat. Oh my God. From Mike Lim with a $4.99 and no comment. Well, Mike, thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for contributing. No comment at all. You got nothing to say? No question? Cool. Just donating. Just throwing money at me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I'm going to do like the blind scroll up thing, and let's see where I land. I just skipped so many of your guys' questions. I'm sorry. Hey, we're at 200 likes. Awesome. We love Gary and Uncle John. Great. They helped you. Would you rather box or fight Thor, Devin, or Levon? Would I rather box or fight Thor, Devin, or Levon? Okay. Let's think about this. Devin has more than likely killed people with his bare hands. He did 7 tours on Iraq, and he's a special forces guy. And he was thinking about going in MMA for a long time. He's trained fighting in multiple styles. So we'll chop that one off the list. So definitely not him. Now we got Levon and Thor. Between Levon and Thor, Thor is also a ridiculously strong guy as far as his numbers. I don't know what his current numbers are in the gym, but he's probably not that far off Levon in power still, even though he lost a lot of weight. And he's been training fighting, so we'll knock Thor off the list, which would leave me Levon. So if I had to choose, I would fight Levon. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not afraid, guys. The worst that can happen is that he kills me. It's whatever, dude. YOLO. Derek, keep up. Activate slow mode. I can't find out how to activate slow mode. Guys, no one ever wants to help me with this stuff, and I am like the worst. Yeah, I can't. I don't know how. Sorry, guys. Sorry. What is better, top roll or hook? It depends. There's so many things that depends on. It depends on your hand size. It depends on what move they're doing. It depends on what you're built to do, what you like to do, where your strengths lie. It depends on so many things. That's way, way, way too deep of a question. The pain does suck. Still sore from. The pain does suck. Still sore from tournament last Saturday. Heal up, bro. I noticed when doing arm wrestling exercise, my biceps flare up and it hurts. Doing back and arms, yeah, it can definitely affect a lot. In the Devin versus you match in LA, it was in Las Vegas. You looked mad in video. What was going on in your head there? LOL. Devin was being so cocky, huh? I was not mad. I took that Devin Larrett match with 3 days notice. Like I didn't prep or like have months leading up to it and train for it. I was just chilling and Devin said, "Hey, I'm being Vegas in 3 days. You want to have a match?" And I said, "Hell yeah!" Like he gave me the opportunity. It was a great opportunity. I'd be an idiot to say no. So yeah, someone like that offers a chance to arm wrestle them, you take it. So uh, wanted to do the best I could. And so when you see me being mad, it was me trying to get focused and keep my head in the game and stay focused on what I need to do and executing and stuff like that. And I'm in the zone. I wasn't like mad at him or anything like that. It's just trying to focus up, right? About to try to arm wrestle like one of the best ever. What should I just be laughing? Walk up to the table all laughing and stuff. And like, what are you talking about? Like I'm about to, he could do that because there's no pressure on, or he's like the favorite by so much that he didn't have to take it like as crazy serious. And also he likes to try to get in people's heads, so he talks. But yeah, I mean, I was taking it. I wanted to try the best I could, even though I only had 3 days ready notice. But I still wanted to try my best, of course. But I wasn't mad. Like I wasn't like mad at anyone. Um, any upcoming arm wrestlers from America? Yeah, there's like a million. Well, we launched ArmBet, and so ArmBet in America took off really big. So there's so many new arm wrestlers right now. Every arm wrestling club and team in the United States, and there's one at least. There's pretty much one in each major city. Some arm wrestling team, or a lot of times those multiple teams in each city, and those teams are all blowing up. I know my team is crazy big right now. From ArmBet, we gained a bunch of people from ArmBet. So like a small practice for me, or like a normal one would be like 25 people, up to an okay one would be 30, 35 people would be a good one. And then the other day we had a 50-person practice at my grandma's house. Tim Morgan says, "Hey Derek, any idea when Adam is going to upload the practice video? I really think you should start uploading before Adam. Everyone else who visited uploaded ASAP. It's needed for channel growth." Yeah, but I'm also trying to work with Adam. They're doing me a big service by helping grow my channel and having me out here. So I give Adam carte blanche on the time. I'm not trying to compete with Adam, especially like when I'm here. And also the thing is, like, my stuff is more behind the scenes. So to put behind the scenes out before, I don't know. I think I would like watching. I would watch the behind the scenes stuff after, right after the credits. So after you watch the practice video, and I'm trying to get a little more behind the scenes footage, then I would watch the behind the scenes footage from that day. I don't know, for some reason in my head that seems like it'll work better. So I just wait. I wait for Adam to release, and then I release. Also, there in my videos, I don't want to leak some of Adam's stuff. If I put a video out and he wanted, like, he kind of wanted to be the one to drop that bomb. I don't want to leak it or give too much info. I'm working with them, you guys. And I don't want to burn bridges. I build bridges, don't burn them. Don't get it twisted. Brzezinski is all-time GOAT. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Brzezinski is the GOAT. There's no arguing that. I'm not fighting that. No one fights that. There's some people that might argue Alexei was the GOAT or Dennis. Some Russians might say that, for sure. Does that mean hooking isn't ideal for someone with a small hand? No, not at all. You can shoot. You can use speed, shoot forward, and secure your hook. You can still build your hand up enough to compensate for having a small hand by making it insanely strong. That's a really rough road. Or you get really good in the straps, because the straps takes a lot of hand size out of the equation, and so you can rely on the strap to do the pulling for you, not your fingers. The strap will hold on to them for you, right? So yes, you can definitely hook with small hands. And the Devin, with the limited time being with Larry and without other arm wrestlers telling you their thoughts, What do you think Larry's best move will eventually be, top roll or hook? I think Larry will have a strength-based style. I think he's prone to, um, pursuing strength. Obviously, PR, everything he does. I think he'll get more gratification out of beating people in a hook than he will in a top roll. If he's trying to be like smart and have less damage to his arm for training and stuff, then top rolling will be a little easier on his arm. But I think he'll hook. I'm not saying necessarily he needs to, but I'm saying that I think he will. I think he'll end up hooking. I think that's what I think will happen. We had this big conversation today. Me and Larry did, and when we went out to lunch. We were talking about when I first got into arm wrestling. And this is so common right now. By the way, this is going on with all these new guys all over the world for arm wrestling. Is that like when you first get into the sport right now, there's like no competitions. So everybody's getting into the sport and just watching videos and lifting weights, which is crazy, right? Actually, there's a guy in the chat right now, Damien, who kind of went through the same thing, and I don't get it because my first time for arm wrestling, I heard there was a tournament. I went to the tournament. I signed up. I didn't know anything. I went there. I went on stage. I arm wrestled as an amateur. It was gross, like the worst form ever. But like you go on stage, and I competed, and there was a guy on stage, screaming in my face, and there was like this crowd going crazy, and there's people cheering for me and cheering for him, and it was just like it was a very intense moment, right? It was like I went into the cage first and tried to figure out what was what, but it gave me a view of like the best part of this sport, like the intensity and the proving yourself and like the adrenaline. It gave me all that. And so then I was like, you know what? I'm hooked. Let's go start training after that. I found the best part. Now let's go train to get better at that. Now, but everybody else, right now, and Larry included, hasn't done that, right? If they're not competing or they haven't competed because there's no tournaments and whatnot. But like, I was like, man, you haven't got the best part. You're just doing the practice part, and you just think arm wrestling is cool and stuff. I mean, because it is, but it's just like, there's the best part, and you're missing the meat and potatoes, man. Like, I don't know. It's crazy to me. And so when we were talking about like him getting a hold of people, I can't wait. Because one of the coolest parts about Larry Wheels is that like he hits a PR, and he fucking takes his belt off and throws it. Like that's the coolest part about like Larry Wheels. Not the coolest, but it's like that's a big driving factor for watching Larry. And like if he hasn't even had that with arm wrestling, and it might be a little while because you need experience to get that comfortable in tournaments and stuff. Some people go right away like that, but yeah, he's been just training. And I was like, dude, you wait till you get the best part. I was telling him, I was like, it's so badass to be on stage your first time. And like, it sucks because there's gonna be a lot of pressure on Larry. And like when he goes to his first tournament, everybody's been gunning out for him and trying to destroy him and stuff. And everybody in the comment sections be like, lame, he did amateur. If he does amateurs, which I think he should do amateur and pro classes right away. His first tournament, I think he should do both. But then like he has to worry about losing all the time. Like when I went to tournaments, I knew I had no name, so I had no pride in the sport as far as like, if I lose and whatever it means. I immediately acknowledge that I need to lose in order to keep moving forward. I need to lose in a tournament. And so I just entered every class I could, pro, amateur. I did everything I could. I was just getting all my ass whooped because I knew I was gonna get my ass whooped. So let's start getting those losses out of the way and start learning right now. But he's not gonna have that option as much. I mean, he has the option, but people don't understand. They don't understand what's going on. So it's rough. I feel for him. He's gonna go to a tournament, cameras all on him, people screaming. So it's gonna be a lot of stress for sure. But still, man, like he needs that, and I think he's gonna thrive in it. And I can't wait until the day Larry Wheels is comfortable on a stage competing, and he is like in his zone. It's gonna be crazy, you guys. Like I don't know. He's gonna be screaming in people's faces and shit. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be so cool. Yo, Derek. Yo, what up? It's Show. What's up, man? Mike Lim, loving the content. Thank you so much. Are you going to meet Ingen in Turkey? Yeah, that's who I'm going to hang out with, guys. That's who I'm going to learn from and stuff. The gym we were going to train at is closed. I just found out, so I don't know what the plan is. I'm going to learn from Ingen. I'm going to be around him. I don't care if we're walking down the street. I don't care. I'm sorry. It might not be the funnest footage, guys, but if we're walking down the street, I will be asking Ingen questions. Like he's the man. I'm gonna find a way to learn from him. So I don't like. Yeah, I will be learning from Egan and talking. Uh, Glitch you out. You keep asking the same question, man. I answered it. Do you think Michael Todd stands a chance versus Levon? Yes, I'm one of the people that thinks Mike can beat Levon. Michael's not the favorite, but I believe Michael can. I think he can. I think he definitely has a shot for sure. Um, Derek, are you Irish with Smith? I'm American, and all Americans are just a mix of stuff. Like generally, most of the time, all Americans are a mix of a bunch of stuff. So I think there's some Irish in there. My family's mostly German, which is why I have the German tattoo on my arm. I have family in Germany and stuff like that. So um, yeah, but I'm mostly German. But I think I've heard that there's some Irish deep in there, and there's some other stuff mixed in there. And the Devin versus you match. Damn, dude, people keep all different accounts are asking the exact same question. Are they like copying and pasting? Do people have like multiple accounts? They just keep posting in multiple accounts? Y'all are crazy. Chill with the spam. I'll tell you. I know. How do I make someone moderator? Oh, I saw yesterday I could make someone moderator. I saw it. How do I do it? I remember seeing that yesterday. You could add moderator. Oh, I gotta figure out how to do that. Okay, scrolling. Sorry, I went to the bottom. Random scroll up. Pretty sure Jerry Cadret doesn't have very large hands. Yeah, I don't think so. Jerry's the most underestimated puller in the world. If he's not top 5, he is top 8. Top 8, huh? I've given my top 5 a million times on here, which is Mike, Levon, Vitali, Gennady, Dave. And I think I should switch Dave and Gennady. Dave beat him. Like as far as placements, Dave beat Gennady last time they arm wrestled. I know Gennady is looking way bigger and way stronger right now, but Dave's been training as well. And so until proven otherwise, I think I'll. And Gennady's like one of my favorite arm wrestlers. But I'll put Gennady at 5th. I think Dave at 4th. Yeah, I'd have to do that. But anyway, so then Jerry, you're saying Jerry's top 8, so that's 5. You say he's within the next 3. I don't know. Maybe there's some amazing arm wrestlers, man. Because Jerry is very dependent on certain styles. You know, when you have like that one move and stuff like that, it's amazing versus a lot of styles, and not as amazing versus some other styles. You know, so his matchup is really important. Jerry's matchup is really important. Maybe definitely top 10. I don't know if I would say top 8. I'd have to think about it. Let's see. All that inside training is so naggy. Yeah, Derek Smith versus Matt Mass next year. Matt's awesome. Matt's hand is creepy. I think he's crazy. I love to pull with Matt. Guys, I can't wait to go home and get lift and get stronger. I'm so tired of being like this. It's like I haven't been this week in a while. It's been like years. So I'm really excited to get home and start getting at it. Bruh, you're saying right-handed. Oh, you guys are arguing? Damn it. I missed the argument. I'm just into the comment part. Justin Klujic says, it's definitely undercutting them. If I watched the content first on Michael Todd's channel, I had a very little interest watching it on Larry's channel or vice versa. So it definitely hurts. Yeah, that's why I don't pursue the same content. I try to get my own content. Press Jerry left-handed. Travis Press Jerry, guys. I don't know if that's what you guys are talking about. With Larry blowing up the sport, what do you think some other strong men could do if they make the jump? Monsters like Shaw, Thor, or Oberst. What do I think they could do, like, as far as how competitive could they be? Like, how good could they be? Is that what you're asking? Or you mean, like, what could they do, like, as far as training and stuff? But anyway, Shaw, Thor, Oberst. Yeah, I hope they get into it. Brian, people ask me if I could get one new puller in the sport, who would it be? I said, like, Brian Shaw would be really cool. What they could do, they could hit me up because I'm almost the same size as them, and then I can help teach them from a gigantic man's perspective, which is important to learn from, because if they start learning from a little guy, teaching them to drag hook and do some crazy shit, I'm going to lose my mind. But hopefully, I'm cementing myself as one of the top arm wrestling coaches in the world right now. So hopefully that's an option. Hopefully I will be, if people want to learn and they're in the United States or anywhere near me, hopefully I get a message and I can go out there and work with those guys and work with Brian Shaw, Thor, or Oberst, even though I know Thor's from Iceland. But I would love to, and I think they could be great. As with anything, you have to love it, and if you have to dedicate yourself. But if Brian Shaw, for instance, right now switched to arm wrestling, he's a little bit older, and that will play a small factor. But more than anything is like your heart and your love for the sport. And if you're dedicated to arm wrestling, if he's just like, all right, strongman is not working out, I'm switching my life to arm wrestling, which he would have to at his age. Like Larry's young, Larry can kind of bounce around a little bit. Brian won't be able to bounce around. He would need all his focus and rehabilitation, everything towards arm wrestling. If he did that, then I think, yeah, it would be a few years, and I think he could be amazing, especially with someone teaching him how to utilize his tools and stuff like that. So, yeah, it would be really interesting to watch Brian Shaw and all those guys get at it. And same thing goes for Thor and Robert Oberst. When it's the same content anyway, because that's what Michael's... When it's the same content anyway, because that's what Michael was putting out. It was literally the same content, but it wasn't very enjoyable watching both. Okay, yeah, so you guys are agreeing with me. These strongmen are not young, right? Any cute boys in Dubai? I wasn't looking, really, at the cuteness factor. I'm sure there are. I was not looking for the cuteness thing. It doesn't pop in my head. I think, yeah, dude, probably some cute boys in Dubai. That's kind of weird you said boys. I don't know how old you are, but that might be weird if you're like an older dude. Race Sade, or if you're a girl. But that's a real question to ask me. Anyway, Ray, so the jump would be meaningless, I think, but definitely very strong hands. When Thor last time pulled Larry, we all saw that heavy training and juice affects arm wrestling. How did Thor and Larry arm wrestling each other prove that heavy juice and training? Oh, you're talking about when Thor, like recently, when Thor was out here visiting. Yeah, okay. I forgot he came out here. So you're saying that I don't know, what's their record? Because didn't Larry arm wrestle him when he went to Iceland? So did Larry lose in Iceland and he beat him now? Is that what happened? I haven't followed it that closely. But Larry's also been, he's been training and stuff like that, and Thor is way smaller right now. Travis pressed Jerry right-handed too in 2016. Hey, Derek, what is your weight in kg? Today we talked about it. I'm 154 kg. Make me a moderator when you do. What? Oh, for the chat? You want to find out how to do that? I wonder if I click on your name. Oh, I can add a moderator. Okay, Carlo, comment on here. Where's your name? I want to make you, if you're still in here, please comment. I want to make you a moderator so you can start kicking people out that are spamming the chat. Carlo, or one of the guys, ET, Damien, one of those guys, one of you guys that I trust, that I know in person, comment. Nothing against you guys. I trust them. I know them. I'll make you guys a moderator real quick in the chat, and you guys can start getting crazy with it. Just make sure no one's spamming or getting crazy, saying the same stuff or asking ridiculous questions. Okay, or not. If you guys aren't there, maybe they're not watching anymore. Someone I know from my team, or a friend of mine that's in here, comment, you guys. Okay. So scrolling back up, Travis is smart, as I told you, training-wise. Travis is extremely smart when it comes to arm wrestling and training in general. But Travis does Travis. Just like most high-level arm wrestlers, their whole life, you guys, if you want to get good at something, you have to, like I said, you have to be obsessed with it. It has to be your entire life. And so people are really good at training themselves and engulfing how to get themselves stronger and get their moves better. And so it's not that they don't know a ton about it. It's just it's not like when it comes to them training and teaching and stuff like that, they're so used to training themselves. So Travis explains Travis's move amazing. If you listening to Travis go over his move and the small intricacies inside it is insane. There's nothing, I've never heard someone speak about something more detailed than Travis speaking about his move and how to do his move, down to the centimeter, to the inch. Every single thing is planned, and he has another, if one thing goes wrong, he has an adjustment to make. It's amazing. How do you view Spodo's current form? for arm wrestling, I'm supposing, obviously, you mean arm wrestling. Eric Spodo. I talked about this a few times already the last couple nights, but quickly, Eric Spodo is an offensive freight train, you guys. That guy, if he starts going in his motion, you let him be offensive and get into his move. Like, holy shit, hold on for dear life. Like, really though, I mean, dude, it's at a very high level, guys. It's at a very when Devin says Eric is top 5 in North America in his move, in his offense, uh, yeah, yeah. Like when he starts generating force, the amount of force he generates when he drives in and sideways and back is at a ridiculous level. It is. Now he has to work on his setup. His wrist could be exposed a little bit, um, but like when he gets there, because you got to remember, you guys, generally Devin will gets the most. He'll go into your horsepower. He holds and you crank on Devin for the most part, and so he felt every fiber of Eric Spodo's power, and it's ridiculous. It's amazing. But also Devin wasn't doing a ton of outside pulling and trying to control Eric's hand in any of the videos I saw or the practices I was at. So within his power, he's fantastic, and I'm really excited because it's just some small adjustments, and then it'll be a complete package. So yeah, I mean, you guys, like, the hand and wrist take a while to develop, and Eric has a very strong hand and wrist, but it's crazy. He's a massive dude, and he's so powerful, and I'm really excited to see where he goes, and I hope he doesn't get injured. So when I get home, I need to go out to Vegas a little more often. It's only like 3.5 hour drive for me to Vegas to Eric Spodo, so I need to coordinate some more with him and train with him some more. Top 5 all time. Someone asked you top 5 all time. Oh shit. Okay, it's a deep question. Let's go quick. Top 5 all time. Jobbers Inc. Obviously. We'll do my top 5. Jobbers Inc. Dude, if there's any old arm wrestlers watching this, are gonna get so mad at me. Because after Jobbers Inc., it starts getting debatable. Alexi. Oh, dude. If I have to do in order. Jobbers Inc. Of all time, dude. Oh. Devin. Okay, I'm giving my top 5. I'm giving my top 5. So this is my opinion, and anybody else that wants to fact check me and all this crazy shit and say who beat who and whatever, my top 5 in my head, just the way I see it, right? Jobbers Inc., Devin Larrett, dude, Gary Goodrich in his prime, obviously. Dennis Saplenkov, Alexei Vovoda. Yeah. That's me going quick over it, guys. Sorry. If I had more time, I'm sure that would switch. I don't think the Jobbers Inc. thing would switch, but yeah. Don't ever mod me. I'm not modding you. Make sure Ingen takes you for Turkish foam massage and steam bath for recuperation methods, and try the eggplant salad with onion bethanjane. Amazing with fresh stone baked bread. He is an amazing. I'll try to remember all that. A Turkish foam massage and steam bath. That sounds crazy. I've never heard of anything like that. All right, Ingen, if you're in here, Turkish foam bath, dude. Do you think Eric Spodo is top 10 US right now? I would just need to see him getting people in his move more. Oh, super chat. Joe Jones coming in with €5. Love how down to earth you are. Can see you being a Neil Pickup type presence after your career. Thank you so much. Neil Pickup is a great friend of mine, a mentor of mine. I don't know if you guys saw, I've been on his channel. We've done a couple of shows together. If you guys follow Neil Pickup. If you don't follow Neil Pickup, please go subscribe to Neil Pickup's Supernatural Strength and Power. Is that still his... Neil Pickup Arm Wrestling. Search it. You'll find his channel. Neil Pickup. You'll find his YouTube channel. But yeah, we've done a show together, and I've talked to Neil a ton. He is a great dude. Neil's such a great dude. So hilarious. He's the commentator that you guys hear all the time from the UK. Neil is top notch. You know, he always has this. That's his stance in every picture. I didn't do a Devin impersonation tonight. No one asked for a Devin impersonation tonight in personification. Wow, everybody's been asking for it every night. It's fine. It's fine. You guys don't want the Devin impersonation? It's whatever, dude. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It hurts your feelings, not my feelings. Is there a substantial difference between American style and European, Eastern European style of arm wrestling? Common rules, other fields of power, technique, approaches, and training? Yes. Yeah. Like you listed a bunch of things, and so you made that question very, very deep. So I can only say yes. Yes, there's substantial differences. Yes. Avatar, quit it now, I'm hungry. Devin has created the dad move and can opener. What is your cool move? I named the King's move. Like I actually came up with a name for the King's move. And John Milne came up with the can opener. I'll let you guys know. John Milne invented the can opener. So we'll say dad move. We'll give Devin dad move. I'm not giving Devin can opener. Okay. Dad move. That's Devin. I haven't made my own move like that. I can make a move. Devin did actually make some other joking moves. He made one called the douchebag, which I performed on someone today, actually. The douchebag. You guys look for my douchebag execution today. So a douchebag is where you're on the arm wrestling table, and the rules are you have to stay in contact with the peg. No matter what, your hand or your arm has to stay in contact with the peg at all times. So I was arm wrestling somebody, and here's the peg. You slide your hand up the peg and your arm, and so your elbow stays in contact with the peg, and then you rest your face on your hand, and then you just stare at the guy while you're arm wrestling like this. But technically, it's within the rules because you're still touching the peg with your elbow. And you stare at the guy, and then you arm wrestle him. I did it to someone today, so you guys hopefully will see that footage coming out. It's a fantastic move. Devin created that as well, so the douchebag, that's Devin's move. I told him I executed it. He was laughing. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Eric Spodo's a tank. Yes, he is. What's up, Derek? Hope you're having a good time on your journey. I am. Thank you, YouTube Connolly family. I'm having a great time on my journey. Fantastic. You guys, honestly, like I have to take a few minutes and like soak it all up. I was just talking to Adam Silver, and it's just like my mind is just blown, dude. Like with this whole thing, like all YouTube and stuff aside, you know, it's just this is like a real. I'm just so lucky. I'm not a religious person, but like, man, I'm so lucky, and it just keeps crossing my mind. Like, it was everything. I don't want to get all. You guys are getting me all my feels. I'm very lucky and blessed, or however you want to look at it. You know, with everything, and I could sit and look at the bad parts, but just like there's so many good things going on. Like, I mean, I have the best daughter in the world, and she's turning 9, and we have a great relationship with her, and that's the most important thing. And the community, my name is blown up, and everybody is saying bajillion nice things about me, and it's just like I don't know how to accept all those compliments. It's crazy to me. And then like my team is doing great, and I'm surrounded by fantastic people, and I'm getting all this love, and it's crazy to me. It's wild. I can't. I don't. Yeah, sorry, dude. I'm really gonna get emotional talking about it. It's because I sat and thought about it for a while today. I'm undeserving. Yeah. Okay, moving forward before I get really weird. Derek, do you have any videos with Hermes yet? Yeah, pictures with him. All the footage of me arm wrestling Hermes will be on Larry's channel. Yeah, a billion people were filming it, and yeah. Tell us something about Hermes, how his hand is. Can't wait to see the video tomorrow. Hermes' hand is very thick, like not as thick as Larry's, but thick for sure. Not the longest fingers, so his coverage was like here, probably here on me, or so. So not a ton of coverage, but enough where he could control my bone in my hand. So, yeah. Oh wait, there's Carlo. Make me a god, Carlo says. Oh my god, Carlo. I mean, fine, dude. All right, Carlo, I'm making you moderator. I expect you to control. Coolburn is now moderator for your channel. You guys, Coolburn is my teammate Carlo and my trainer within my team. Yeah, so he is now moderator. Just don't make sure people aren't repeating themselves and spamming or asking crazy shit or asking me to show my dick on camera because I did that like 5 minutes ago, so you can't ask for that again. And I have 143 people watching. It dipped. We got up to almost 200. We only have 225 likes, you guys. Like, is that the best we can do on the thumbs up? Like, we can't click that anymore and get the thumbs up higher? I'm just saying. I don't ask very much. It's a button. It's a little thumbs up. I mean, like, that's all I'm asking for. I'm not a very needy guy. Okay. Oh, shit. I lost you guys. Oh, okay. Great coach. Thank you. If Michael and Levon doesn't happen, what do you think Michael versus Devin? Well, that's a WAL match, and WAL is kind of not doing too much right now. And so now that the board, like, in a way, things are opening up, we might not see Michael and Devin for a while. Because now, like, if Devin has a chance to pull Gennady or things like that, then he might, that's an exciting match. And I think, they might even be getting a little bit bored subconsciously on that Devin-Michael matchup. So you might see them, like, Michael's looking at Levon, Devin's looking at everyone. Like, we'll see. Did you pull Hermes today? Yes, I did. He was too strong for me, but I did get a stop on him left-handed at some point in practice. But he was tired. Guys, don't read into it too much. Don't read into it too much. Opinion on who Devin has to beat to be considered the best. List them off, maybe. He has to beat Michael and Levon. Beat Levon. I mean, are you talking about his legend? I mean, right now to be ranked number 1, he has to go beat Levon and Michael. But if you're talking about like to cement his legacy as the best arm wrestler of all time, in order for Devin to enter that argument, to surpass John Brzezinski and widely be seen as the best arm wrestler of all time. I mean, in many people's eyes, especially the newer YouTube crew, he is. There's probably people when I said that don't even know who John Brzezinski is. And if you're one of those people, guys, fucking, I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. Like, you guys gonna need to go watch Pulling John, documentary Pulling John. It's on YouTube. I don't know if it's on Netflix or anything anymore, but you guys, if you want to know what actual tournament arm wrestling and the arm wrestling life is kind of about, it's an older video, but you need to go watch Pulling John. It's a documentary. It's really, really good, and it shows kind of behind the scenes with Travis Bajent, John Brzezinski, and Alexei Vovoda, and they're, it shows that. It's an older video, but it's good. It's a really good documentary. Yeah, so I think that, dude, if Devin made a comeback right now, and got massive and made that stab again and became number 1 in the world legit again, defeating someone like Levon. I think that's one of the things. Devin did beat Andre Pushkar left-handed. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely in the running for top, but to surpass John, I think if he made a stab at number 1, once again took over the world in dominant fashion and was number 1 again, and you got to remember, for a long time, Devin was number 1 right and left-handed. I don't know if John was ever number 1 left-handed. At least not the same time as right-handed. John's left was always good. I don't know if he was number 1. Actually, how do I not know that? Because no one ever talks about left hand. Yeah, someone do a number crunch. Find out for me if John Brzezinski was number 1 left-handed. Because a lot of times, John's career, Travis was there, and Travis was beating John consistently left-handed. So, I wonder if John was ever ranked number 1 left-handed in the world. But Devin was for a while, right and left. So that's a very big accolade we got to talk about. But yeah, I think if Devin makes it again, if he beats Levon and he climbs back up to the ladder, he is in the running. That is amazing, with the amount of arm wrestlers being so much higher than it was in the past, and the communication flowing so freely, and the training levels going way up. I know Ingen, a lot of guys say there were stronger guys in the past, and maybe that was so, but there's more people now, and there's more people, and therefore the gene pool to pick from is higher. There's gonna be more freaks coming out of the woodworks, more people running insane amount of steroids. Like it's the general feel, not on an individual basis, but the general level, I believe, is getting higher. I'll talk to Ingen about it, and he can school me on it. But so yeah, if Devin makes it again to top, dude, that has to be that argument has to be. It becomes an argument. It becomes a conversation, I think. But it's still not 30 years of domination like John had. But dude, way more. There's so many more arm wrestlers now. There's so many more. And you had that number has to be addressed. If he climbs to the top right now with this many people trying to climb to the top, that is a thing. That is very big. Anyway, John Brzenk, Travis, Pushkar, Michael, Barbosa, blah, 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 blah. Why are we naming? Oh, you're naming the people that Devin has beaten. Yeah, he didn't beat them all many times, but yeah, he beat them all. Yeah, I agree. No, Devin's amazing. Like I said, he's my number two, and he's my favorite arm wrestler of all time. I said that yesterday on the stream. But in order for him to take the goat, it's rough, dude. You can't just disregard what John Brzenk did to the entire arm wrestling world for 30 years. For 30 years, John Brzenk was a swinging dick of arm wrestling, walking around the planet at fucking 220 pounds, beating all oncomers, no matter what you did and what you threw at him, not dropping. Like, dude, that's wild. Especially, remember, Devin's a lot heavier than him, right? So we talk about you gotta keep in mind, John. I don't think John ever got over like 250, or even at his biggest. But dude, yeah. Jody versus Miss Monster, match to 6 rounds. Who wins? Oh, well, Rebecca Miss Monster. I don't know if she's training again. I think they mentioned that she was gonna maybe start training again. But Jody has arm wrestled for a long time, so I think Jody has the edge in that one. Jody's been, and she doesn't train for it, but I mean she's been like they have giant practices all the time at Devon's house and stuff like that. And so Jody's just been in there gripping up and arm wrestling a lot. So I think Jody. I'm sorry, Rebecca's amazing. You guys, I adore the Todd family. Rebecca and Michael are good friends of mine, and yeah, I'm pretty sure Larry just got better at arm wrestling. Ha ha ha. Yes, I agree. He got better. That's right. Larry lost him in Iceland. Okay. Hey, what do you think you are in the world's top list? Top 30, 50, 100, 500? Like today, like right now, because I'm a piece of shit right now. Well, let's talk about like when I get at least back to where I was like a month and a half ago. If I get back to that level, between 30 and 50. So I guess that'd be 50, top 50, but upper top 50. I think that, and that's just random, guys. I would have to really look at that. I'd have to look at that and think about it, like digest it a little bit. You think you can beat Vitali? No. I'm not even going to finish the rest of that question. Bro, I've watched like 4 of your videos. What more I got to do to become a mod? Come to Jesus. Hi, come to Jesus. I'm Derek. What do you mean, man? I don't even know you. We haven't talked yet, man. What, make you a moderator? What? You crazy? I'm Devin Larrett. You know me, fool. I've watched all live streams. Make me mod, bro. I got you, dog. DJ, the last time Spodo pulled Devin was pretty scary. That dude is built like a Panzer tank. Very true. Dennis, question mark. Maybe it's the GOAT. You're asking about the GOAT. Dennis is fantastic. The amount of domination Dennis had, dude, he wasn't playing no fucking games, you guys. Like when Dennis got a hold of people, he walked through people for so long. He's an argument. Like that's what I'm saying. Dennis does not get the love that he deserves at all, especially for what he accomplished and how strong he was and how well he handled people. Like he does not get anywhere near the amount of love, especially from North Americans. Yeah, he should be in the conversation. I probably should have moved him up in my top 5 of all time. Yeah, probably should have. Could Devin still beat Eric if they arm wrestled right now? Yes, I believe so. DJ says Devin can beat anyone if he's healthy. One of the highest IQ pullers of all time. I agree. He is a cheating son of a bitch. No, yeah, Devin is If you ask me who the smartest arm wrestler of all time is, I would say Devin Larrett. To me, in my opinion, the highest IQ on the table, I would say Devin, for sure. What do you think about what Michael Todd said about using the peg? He said you must not think arm wrestling is a pulling sport. First off, let's clarify what I said. with the peg thing, the peg situation. All right. All right. Let's clarify the peg situation. I said you don't use the peg all the time. That there's certain instances where you need the peg, right? But not all the time. Now, I was in Michael Todd's live chat where he discussed that, and I was listening to what he had to say. And there is definitely a proponent of holding onto the peg and using it for some drive, but to position your entire body to rely singly on pulling on this or trying to stay up so you could always use the peg to help your drive, I think will do you a disservice as far as utilizing shoulder commitment, because if I'm pushing backwards, then utilizing the peg, how am I gonna, so it depends on the move. That's what I said. It depends on the move, guys. It depends on the angle you're using for the shoulder peg or for the shoulder commitment and with the peg. So like I said, I would love to go hang out with Mike and go out there and train from him and learn from him. And I know there's things I can learn from Mike, as he's arguably number one in the world. Of course, there's things I can learn from Mike. I'm saying that I'm open to learning, and I might be completely wrong. And maybe after I meet Mike and we talk about it, I will make a video and I'll be like, guys, I was wrong for sure. And I'm open to doing that because I'm not an idiot. And I know that people are wrong and I'm wrong. So, yeah, I mean, we'll find out. But I just thought about the peg. I know there's instances where I have relied on it a lot, but yeah, I don't see it. I didn't see it as much. But hey, maybe I'll talk to Ingen about it too. You know what? Maybe I'll throw that question to Ingen. Just bring up the peg thing to Ingen, and he can say his opinion on it. How will you approach a match with Khalid when you try to top roll? I don't think I'm going to end up arm wrestling Khalid. And of course, I'll try to top roll. If we did, it'd be left-handed, because if me and Khalid pull, it has to be before I go. I leave in like a day and a half. My right arm is trashed, absolutely trashed. So it would have to be left-handed. Does he arm wrestle left-handed? I can't remember. You guys says Khalid arm wrestle left-handed. Where is he, lefty or righty? But lefty, I can pretty much only top roll. I can do like kind of a high hook in the hand, but I can't go deep and go sideways left-handed right now, not with my injury. So it'll pretty much be a top roll or some kind of hand controlling style of arm wrestling if I'm going to pull Khalid left-handed. Devin personification, please. Not enough people asked for it. Just one person. Nope. None. Oh, super chat. Oh, wait. Oh, Thomas, dude, thank you for the super chat. Okay. I got to figure this out, but there's a threshold. If you guys donate below a certain amount, it doesn't notify me. So when I see the blue ones, Thomas donated $2 super chat, €2, and asked for the Devin Travis personification, please. Of course, man. I will get you. Let me scroll down this other super chat as well. Knock that out as well. From $5 super chat, €5 super chat from Wadi. Cheers from France. Just discovered your channel via Larry Wheels Vlogs. Keep up the good work, man. +1 sub. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Okay. We're going to do a Devin impression again? Okay. I showed him, by the way, guys. I was talking to him the other night, and I sent him the clip, or I sent him the stream, and so he could watch my impersonation, and he thought it was hilarious. He got all the small intricacies of it as well. All right, I'm scrolling down to the bottom right now. Someone give me a topic. What question did they just ask Devin Larrett? I'm on the very bottom. Hurry up. First person, a Devin Larrett question. Come on, I'm Devin Larrett. You guys are gonna ask me a question. Come on, hurry up. Quick. Next comment. Next comment is the question. Trump. No, an arm wrestling question. Not Trump. Who wrote? There you go. What is better, rising or pronation? How do I get into arm wrestling, Devin? There we go. That was the first Devin question. How do I get into arm wrestling, Devin? Oh, wait. Dude, this is perfect, guys. This is another, I'm upping it each time. I'm upping the Devin thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, Devin, how do you get into arm wrestling? Yeah, arm wrestling. It's interesting. Thing is, You want to get into arm wrestling. It's kind of like you're in a desert, right? And there's water, but you have no water. So you have to seek it out. And there's a man. There's a man, and you need to talk to the man, and he'll guide you. But in this spiritual journey, it's going to be rough, and it will test you. But you can find water, and when you do, you'll be nourished. And that's kind of like what it's like finding arm wrestling. Come on, guys. It's getting better. With the fucked up hair and the eating and the eyes off to the corner. And come on, you guys. Tell me that's not... It's getting... Look at this. The impersonations are getting way better. You never look at the camera and have to look like you're homeless. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Where's my hat? Give me my fucking hat. My hair's all jacked up now. Okay. I'm gonna stay at the bottom of the chat. I'm gonna keep up full. That's it. You guys aren't passing me up. Okay. Someone says it's good. I agree it's good. Now Travis's turn. Travis? A Travis impression? All right. Someone hit me with a Travis question. First Travis question. Quick. Waiting. First Travis question that pops up. Wait. You guys have to put Travis in it. I have to know what you have to be asking Travis the question. Hey, Travis. It has to end with Travis. Right? Hey, there it is. I saw one. Hey, Travis. How do I become the best? From Zebra MLZ. Hey, Travis. How do I become the best? Okay, so Travis. What are his like nuances? He's like, how do I become the best? How do I become the best? You ask Travis how to become the best. Okay. The hats are thrown off because Travis never wears hats, but he doesn't have fucked up hair either. So that part is gonna mess me up. But okay. Hey Travis, how do I become the best? The best? How do you become the best? Man, you ain't becoming the best, big dog. He said, first off, you're going to have to beat me, and that ain't happening. I'm going to tell you right now, that ain't happening, big dog. You ain't beating me. So first thing, you can't become the best because I'm here, because I'm in the house, so you can't become the best. That's not possible. Okay, so second thing, you'd have to train your whole life. You have to find a time machine, go back in time, and start training, and then maybe one day you could even like kind of be in a conversation, but most likely not because I'm here. So that's second thing. A third thing, you better start training right now. Maybe take so much steroids, but you still ain't gonna touch me left-handed because it doesn't matter because I'm a beast. So that's what you're gonna do, become the best in the world. You can't. That's the answer. There you go. There's my Travis impression. Sorry, that one's not as refined. It's way more energy in there, right, than Devin. It's harder. Okay, now I'm keeping up with the chat. Hey Travis, I'm jealous of you, Devin Lair. Oh, no more. I can't keep doing it. I can't keep doing it. There you go, Zebra. I'm happy. Thank you for posing the question. A lot of ha-ha-has. Natural acting and talent. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm trying to, stay up on it. Do you know where... Oh, damn it. Do you know where did the How to Not Break Your Arm video went with Larry Wheels? It was doing really bad, and it was incomplete. They wanted to have more on the table videos of it, so they're going to reapproach that and repost it, or make a new one. Todd's turn. Hey, Charles. No more Travis question, guys. The Travis is turned off. Travis impersonation. The Travis impersonation was better than the Devin one? All right. Which one was better, Travis or Devin? Which impersonation was better? I need to know. You guys, Travis or Devin? Would you ever want to pull in WAF Worlds? I've pulled in Worlds twice. Do you ever tell your grandma get the meatloaf? Sometimes. How long are you staying in Dubai? Till Monday. Hey, Travis, what's pronation? Devin, Travis, Devin. Okay, you guys. It's kind of unanimous so far that the Devin one was better. Who's going to match Caleb next practice? I don't know. I'm gone. If I just did multi-spinner and table time, could that be enough to highly successful? If you just did multi-spinner and table time, highly, you can reach a good level. There's things that you're not going to hit very well with the pro. You got to hit pronation. You can't hit pronation with the multi-spinner very well. If you practice Travis to be better, do you have a nickname? What would it be? No, I don't. I don't like nicknames. He to answer the meatloaf question. Will you gain 50 kg to have stronger hand control and back pressure to beat Levon? Holy shit, 50 kg. I would have a heart attack because I'd be 400 and something pounds. Devin, I once had a dream. I pulled Travis and my wrist hurt for a week. RVJ versus Bowen. Thoughts on the upcoming match? RVJ has all the tools, so he's the favorite, so I have to go with RVJ. Devin, Travis is easier to do impersonation of, I feel. Who's your current favorite arm wrestler and all-time favorite arm wrestler? Current favorite arm wrestler would be Devin. All-time favorite arm wrestler would probably still be Devin. You kidding me? Stephanie, I think Kane is down to have a match with Caleb. Nicknames are so WWE. Amateurs do not start with straps? Question mark? Amateurs can, same rules apply for amateurs. Yeah, I still can't find the damn Discord. Carlo or Coolburn in here, he can send you the Discord. Oh my God, guys, we're at 115 minutes. I've been stopping at 100 minutes. Oh shit, 115. The link for the Discord should be on Reddit. If not, like I said, message me. A few people messaged me from the chat asking for Discord, and I've posted it. Discord's blown up, guys. Like, a lot of people are going in there. Those chat rooms are starting to get pretty crazy with arm wrestling and arm wrestling fans and stuff like that. Arm wrestlers, arm wrestling fans. So if you guys want to J up. I got moderators in there. We're waiting for you guys. We're just talking. I'm in there all day. I'd say on average, I pop into Discord once every 3... I'll stay in there sometimes, but at least like once every like 3 hours or so, I'll open up my phone, open up Discord, and at least get in there a little bit. And if I'm tagged in some stuff, I'll read it and reply. And then I've been really busy in here, but I'm about every 3 hours I'm in Discord commenting on something. I mean, unless I'm sleeping. But do you think there's someone in the world right now who's so strong he could beat all the top ones? A random person in the world? No, that doesn't exist unless he's some kind of genetic freak, like was born with some wild shit. But other than that, if you're a normal human, no. There's no normal non-arm wrestler in the world that will touch Levon right now. It will not happen. Hey, Don Underwood training with Todd video just dropped. Oh, I didn't see that yet. Don Underwood is awesome. I arm wrestled him one time. He flashed me. I asked him to go I was like, dude, I was an amateur. It was like my third tournament. And Don Underwood showed up. And I was like, all right, it's only like my third tournament. But they were filming for a documentary. And he rocketed. He fucking rocketed my shit. And I was like, oh, God. It was so bad. I have pictures of it, and you just see like a blur of his body moving, and you see me going. And dude, I asked him. I said, "You're gonna beat me. Just go. You don't have to go crazy," and he did. But Don's a cool dude, and I have no grudge with him. Watch the whole time. This is awesome. Thanks, Jarrett. Larry Wills is as cool as a guy as you would have thought, dude. He really is. You guys like. Yeah, you know what? I'll say this. There's no reason to not say this. Larry is like, okay. Earlier today, there's video clips when me and Larry actually grip up left-handed. At some point, I looked at him. I go, "You want to go left-handed?" He knew what I meant. Like, you want to actually go. People want to see us actually. Like, let's see who can do what. And so he's like, yeah. So we gave him a second, and he rested up his left, and because we only have our left arms, we're okay. Our right arms are screwed, so we're okay. So, but he gave someone his phone to record it, right, for like Instagram, and the other cameras were all on it too. But then we, oh, you can post links in here because you're a moderator, Carlo. Awesome. Anyway, so this impressed me. So we grip up, and the first one, when we're like, dead even. I'm like, okay, here we go, ready. And there's no like real ready go, but we both tense up and we go, right. I had too much hand control. Then after that, we kept arm wrestling, but we started doing like some scenarios like, okay, maybe in a hook, or what happens if I start with here with you and this and this. We start getting in like not just straight fair. We start getting in some smaller intricacies. Now in other angles, he starts pinning me. Larry starts beating me left-handed. Like I said, I can't go sideways and stuff. And so the inside stuff, I don't have a lot for him. And so he's pinning me. Now he has the footage, and he was pinning me legit. Like I'm trying really hard, and I couldn't dig out. He legit pinning me left-handed. So he has the clip, and he gets home, and Larry runs his own Instagram. And he posts on there, on Instagram, an actual post, not in his story. He posts like the old clip of us arm wrestling when I was holding him, and he says, I've come a long way. This is me arm wrestling Derek before. This is me arm wrestling now. I'm doing well, and I'm laughing about it because he doesn't post the very first grip up. He posts like the ones where we start getting into it and he's pinning me. Now, I'm here to help Larry. I am a big believer in Larry moving forward. I want to help him move forward, and like he did in those positions. Larry's beating me. There's no excuse, right? He was been practicing left-handed. I've been practicing left-handed, but so we're about equal. And in those positions, he was pinning me. Now, like this is a part that impressed me. He posts that, and I jokingly I said, what did I put? I commented on it, and I put, oh, damn, dude, now we're fighting, period. Like, sarcastic, right? I was just kidding. But he texts me immediately. I get a text on my phone. He's like, dude, no disrespect. If you need me, take it down. And I was like, really? And he asked, he's like, if you need me to take it down, it's not a big deal. I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm not, trying to do all this. And I was like, no, dude. I was like, no disrespect at all. Keep it up. Like, I have no problem. I'm just happy I'm here with you, a part of this journey. That thanks for tagging me. It's not a big deal. And then he removed it. And I was out at dinner with Adam at the time, and I was like, I'm telling Adam what's going on. Like, yo, I told him he could keep it up. It's not a big deal. He removed it. And Adam's like, dude, Larry like probably thought that he doesn't want to offend you or anything like that or cause problems. And like in that moment, because he ended up posting it on his story, but nowhere near like it wasn't a solid post that's going to stay there forever where he's talking about how he's triumphed over Derek. It was like he just put in the story like practice time, him pitting me. And like I said, I was totally fine with him posting the actual thing on his Instagram, set so people could see it for all time, him pinning me and him overcoming, from when I used to be able to hold him. But like, wow, I had a lot of respect for Larry before that, a lot. But like the fact that he was had so much respect and was actually so worried about like not causing problems and offending me and stuff like that, and he actually removed it. Like a guy who makes a ton of money and stuff off social media and all that stuff, and by posting things and showing off his accomplishments, actually removed that and stuff and wanted to keep it. Showed me a lot of respect, and wow, it opened up a whole new thing, and yeah, I was very thankful for that. I mean, like I said, it was fine if he posted it, but yeah, that was like behind the scenes. He's like, no, I'm gonna take it down, and I told him to keep it up, but he didn't want to threaten that, and I was like, I don't know. The more I thought about it, I was like, wow. Because that's like his thing, like he has the social media following. And, yeah. So, anyway, so I have a lot of respect for Larry. Yeah. Hey, you guys, so for those of you guys that are trying to get into Discord, Cool Burn is down there and he's spamming the Discord link for everybody. Everybody keeps asking for Discord links. Look in the chat. Cool Burn is spamming the Discord links for everybody. So you guys can follow it because made him a moderator, so I guess he can post links. So yeah, anyway, that answers that question. Larry's awesome. Travis, your body impressions and what? Travis, your body impressions? I don't know what that means. How much is a round trip to Dubai? I have like different legs, so I didn't do a round trip to Dubai. It's probably like 800 or 800. You can probably find one there. It depends where you're coming from, obviously. I came from Southern California in the United States, so yeah. Making stuff today, appreciate it, no problem. Travis has never lost to another arm wrestler, only referees. What years did you pull WAF Worlds? 2017, 2015? 17, Malaysia and Budapest. I got 11th and 9th, left-handed. In seniors, and not in masters. I got 11th and 9th. I got top 10 left-handed. Let's see. Who do you think would be the arm wrestler the closest to beat Levon, George, and Hulk? Michael Todd. How much is round trip to Dubai? I'm from Cali too. Oh, there you go. Just answer that question. Have you always been a big guy, or did you used to be skinny or something? Zebra, did you just call me fat, dude? Are you trying to say like I'm not ripped and jacked right now? Are you trying to say I'm not shredded? Because you're trying to say I'm not shredded, we have a problem, dude. Like, I'm so fat. I want to get in better shape. I do. I do. I need to. I mean, for aesthetics, because people like you more if you're pretty. I mean, I'm pretty. I'm really pretty, but I mean, like, people like you more if you're like in shape with like abs and shit. So maybe I need to try to do that. Um, no, I was never skinny. I was always a big kid. Well, I guess there was a time when I hit a growth spurt in high school where I suddenly got really tall, and there was a time where I was skinny and I was playing a lot of basketball. So I was kind of thin there, but then yeah, once I hit 6'8", then after high school I started getting wide. Realistic opinion on how far Larry can go with arm wrestling if given enough time. To the top. He can go to the top all the way because the world meets you, nobody halfway. No, but for real, I mean, he's young. He's like 25, 26. He has everything. He has optimum training. He has the best people in the world teaching him. He has super thick hand. Yeah, to the top. Like what? There's no reason he can't. There's no reason he can't. There's no reason he can't at all. Yeah. So I don't, dude. There could be a skinny, nerdy kid with, glasses walking down the street. If you ask me if he could be world champion, I'll say yes. But I'm that type of person, so I don't know, man. It all depends on what's in here. If you want it bad enough, it really does. It really does. We can talk about genetics and stuff like that, but there's ways around that. Even if you want, like, if you guys want to talk about everything being fair, like even in this like super fair world, um, then yeah, then if everything was somehow magically fair, then yeah, it just depends on who wants it the most, right? Now it's not fair. Things are crazy. There's genetics, but there's also steroids, and there's also arms that don't go straight, and there's also speed and power, and there's also intelligent. There's a lot of things that influence sports, and they have different levels of fairness. You guys, it's not fair. It is not. The world is not fair. You put your fucking elbow on the table, and then you see if you're stronger or you're a better arm wrestler. Like that is it. I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care like what you have. I don't care what you bring or anything like that. You put your arm on the table. I'll put my arm on the table. Let's see who pins who. Like I don't know, man. I just yeah. I think anybody can be world champion if they want it bad enough. Sorry, I go off on that tangent because that is what it is, and that's one of the whole reasons like I'm trying to become number one. Like that's one of the driving factors is that I know I'm not normal, like I'm tall and big, but it's like if you want something bad enough, then you get it. I really, really believe that. I like to my core am a believer in that. So yeah, if you want something bad enough, you go work hard and you get it. End of discussion. In my opinion. Oh shit. Don Underwood's a bad dude. I agree. Do you think arm wrestling will be an Olympic sport? I hope so, but the steroid problems we have, it's not looking too hot. Fast and plus everybody's divided as shit right now, so that's not looking too hot. All the leagues. Can you make a living as full time arm wrestler if you're not like top 10, even top 10? Well, it depends on what country you live in, because making a living is way different in Hollywood, California, than it is from Vietnam. One of my clients is in Vietnam, and I know how much it costs to live there. So cost of living, and then you got to think about a full time arm wrestler in the United States isn't getting paid by the government. A full time arm wrestler in Russia who's winning world championships, he gets paid by the government. So in certain places, yeah. Michael Todd impression would be good. Oh, I've never done a Michael Todd impression. I'd have to think about it, guys. I can't just do it on screen. That's too much pressure. You guys, I'm in for 128 minutes right now. What are we doing? What are we doing right now? What are we doing? Derek, no body talks or shows what back exercise do for arm wrestling. Pull-ups are fantastic, man. Pull-ups are a great compound movement that use a lot of muscles and a lot of help promote muscle synergy or like muscle coordination, using your muscles together at once to accomplish a goal. So one of the best workouts you can do for arm wrestling is just pull-ups. Honestly, if you were did your wrist work, if you had to do a quick arm wrestling workout, you did your wrist cupping and pronation and stuff, and a bunch of pull-ups and weighted pull-ups, that's a solid arm wrestling workout. It's not a bad one at all. And then, and dips. Pull-ups and dips are good. And then went to practice once a week. You can make some really good strides if you just did that. Some really good strides with some wrist work, cupping, pronation, rising, and then lots of pull-ups and dips, like weighted ones. You can go far, and you have to have table time. Good table time, like once a week. When I see Larry Wheels, I see a humble guy too, except he definitely has the strength for days and days and days and days and days. He does. Could my Curtis Cameron beat RVJ in your opinion? 225. Pork Chop's crazy strong. I haven't been following him too much. I know he's like Devin says he's one of the top guys out there. I haven't been following him super actively, and RVJ. I think Curtis is a good example of hard work and he's grinding. So I have him on social media and stuff, and I see all his posts. And I see like I'll skim over it, and it's always him on the pulley, like every day, getting it. He is like going hard for arm wrestling. I don't know if he has the genetic gifts. I don't know if he has a big hand or anything like that, like RVJ. So, at 225, if they both met at 225 pounds, I'll have to give it to RVJ. Derek, what does the 800 club mean? I'm not going to get into that. There's a reason it's called the 800 club and not the 100,000 club. That's for sure. And the whole point is, once you're in Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club. That's pretty cool of him. Larry Wheels is one of the most genuine, nice people in the world. Dude, he's awesome, guys. Even behind the scenes. Larry's left arm is better than his right, more connected. Did feel that. Who do you think would be the arm wrestler close to beat Levon? I already said that. No way, but not a lefty by coordination. Thanks for the link. I'm in Discord. Vitaly Gennady the closest. You were Todd Hutchinson. Todd Hutchinson? There's Kyle Hutchinson from Ireland, and then there's Todd Hutchings from the United States. But Todd Hutchinson, I know of no Todd Hutchinson. Do you do push-ups? My wrists don't do good when they're bent backwards anymore. Like, that's okay for me, but anything further than that starts hurting. Means your Travis gestures were good. How tall are you, Mr. Derek? I'm 6'8". I don't know centimeters, guys. I can't convert right now. I'm on my phone going live. Do you have time to teach Larry how to play basketball? I brought it up, and he laughed about it. I was like, let's play some basketball. He goes, dude, it was so bad. Did you see the video? It's so bad. Let's see. Yes, basketball pointers for sure. LOL. Yes, Derek, are you natty? I'm as natural as anybody walking down the street. 6'8", 203.2 centimeters. There you go, 203.2 centimeters. Couldn't believe they played on camera. I didn't watch that video. I saw like a glimpse of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing. Do you eat a lot before a competition? No, I'll put some carbs in there so I have fuel, but I don't eat like a huge meal because I don't like feel super full before a tournament. Is it possibly a top arm wrestler without any steroid help? I mean, really top level. If you're talking about top 5, no. Maybe. I'll change that answer from no to maybe, depending on your genetics and things like that. And if you're talking about really top level, like overall. Now, top 5 in your weight class, definitely. That's possible for sure. Top 5 overall in the world, like you're trying to beat Levon and stuff. Your genetics would have to be on a level unheard of. You would have to have like the biggest hand, the thickest tendons, in order just to overtake that. But if you're trying to be like top 5 in your weight class, I do believe that Herman Stevens and I do believe that RVJ are natural. I'm a believer. And they're like top. The genetics are really good and they're really intelligent. Yeah. So yes, it's possible. That was one of the first. I asked I'm not going to say the name, but I asked a very famous arm wrestler when I first got into the sport. I remember I was maybe less than a year in, and I met a very famous arm wrestler, and I said to him, dude, tell me the truth. I pulled him aside, one-on-one, no one was looking, and I said, do I have to take steroids to be good at the sport? I asked him that, because everybody always asks that question. Do I have to be good at taking steroids, or do I have to be good steroids do I have to take steroids to be good? Jesus. And he said, do you have to take steroids to be top? And he's like, no. He's like, but do they help? Yeah. He's like, but do you have to? No. And it's somebody that you guys would all listen to. It's not Devin, by the way, but it's somebody else, and it's someone you guys would for sure listen to. So yeah, that's what they said. Let's see. But steroids is not really the difference maker because everyone have access to the same stuff. Everyone is on same stuff. Different countries, it's harder to get that stuff for sure. Not everybody has access to the same steroids. Are you 350 plus pounds? No, I'm not above 350 pounds. I'm like 336, 7 pounds, somewhere in there. Derek, which super chat coming in. Drop it down from Joe Woodland with a $5 super chat. Great work over there, sir. Thank you so much, Joe. I really appreciate it. I'm trying, man. Trying. Super blessed to be here. Yeah. Do I miss an American cheeseburger? Yes. What's the funniest experience you had working at the Gentlemen's Club? I haven't been to this one very long. Only like 3 or 4 months. So I don't know. Seriously, WTF, does anyone know what the 800 Club means? I legit want to know. Nitron, careful digging for that. My moderators, and I'm not like I'm joking. I'm not a very serious guy, but digging on my channel or anywhere I'm part of for that answer, if someone did answer you on that, they would immediately be blocked. Just letting you know. So, yeah, 800 Club thing, dude. It's not important. It's nothing crazy. It's just a stupid thing. Yeah. Still going. Holy smokes, Derek. Do you miss an American cheeseburger? Yeah. Why don't you low hand top roll like Vitali? I do. I do sometimes, for sure. Yeah. When I top roll, generally it's a lower hand top roll, for sure. But sometimes you have to do other moves. Sometimes you need to switch up the game. Nice to see a basketball game between you, Brian, Sean, Half Thor, all former players. God, well, Half Thor would be in the best shape out of all of us right now, right? So I would say, but I don't know if they were any good. I was good, guys. I was good. Like, I don't know how good they were because I'm assuming they were probably just big men. But if they were just big men, bro, your boy has handles. I could jump. I used to be able to jump. I can still dunk it. I know I'll dunk it. I know I can dunk it. I just don't know. It's my side to side. I lose my side to side speed. Who's the strongest non-arm wrestler you've ever gripped up with? I don't know. They always got into arm wrestling after. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Because the strongest ones I would name ended up arm wrestling. So, like, I don't want to say Eric Spodo or Larry Wheels or Brandon Allen. They're all arm wrestling now. Even my teammate Mike, like his first day, it was crazy. Did I face Gasparini yet? He's too strong for me. You would make a great commentator. Thank you. If I don't speak too quickly. Where would you place Vitali in your top 5 right now? I think I have him at 3rd. Yo, Derek. Yo, what up? How was Devin like to arm wrestle, and how close do you think you are to beating him? It's like Devin's strength is really high level. Not as high as like Levon and stuff, but it is very high level. But you guys, like, the difference in knowledge and IQ. So I know these facts, you guys. I know these facts. I put them all out there, right? A lot of them, right? You guys see videos of me spouting fantastic, fun factoids for arm wrestling and things I was teaching Larry, and I know a ton of them, right? So under there, it's hard. Eventually, you get to the point where you understand arm wrestling, like on a very deep level. You understand like the moves and what happens and all this stuff. Okay, so now I have all the knowledge, or not all. I have some more to learn, but I'm saying I have a lot of knowledge of arm wrestling. But then there's still practical application of it. As far as like, once you understand the game of chess, like you understand how each piece moves and all this stuff, they're still playing chess. They're still making those moves in a perfect moment and stuff like that, and baiting and execute. Like, I can explain baiting, I can explain the move, I can watch the commentary and tell you what happened. But sometimes when you're in the middle of that match, in a very high level match with a grand master who's had 4,000 super matches, has been arm wrestling since he was 8 years old, and knows the game and has one of the highest IQs ever, and was a fucking what's it called, special forces soldier, and like when you're doing that, like knowing it and then practical application is difficult. It's not the same thing, right? So calmly, like here, I can explain it all easily or explain it to somebody, but yeah, when you're on there, it's different, right? And so I fuck up for sure, but so he's a grandmaster chess player. I'm on a high level chess player, but there's still games and things that I would fall for. I'm not God like that. I just am good at explaining things really well, and I have a pretty good knowledge of arm wrestling. So, um, but yeah. But strength wise, there was angles and stuff with Devin that like I felt good. Even arguably in some specific, very specific angles, I might have even been stronger than Devin. But he was stronger than me in more angles for sure, and he's way smarter than me on the table and way more experienced. So I think afterwards, I was talking to some people about how I could beat Devin. They're like, what could you have done? Could you beat him? It's okay. How do I beat Devin? If I want to beat Devin in the next year or so in a super match format, two options. Either I have to somehow become more experienced and knowledgeable than Devin to utilize the strengths I have, and maybe just getting a little bit stronger, I could make that work. But somehow I would have to find 25 years of experience and confidence and tricks and techniques. Because just doing the things he's doing and reading the way he reads and applying the perfect pressures, the perfect time, and all that stuff at that level and at that strength, it's insane. So I have to do that. Or I think it's so insanely strong that none of that shit matters. Because remember, all the stuff we teach, most of it is assuming that the strength levels are relatively close. When I'm going over that stuff with Larry about sliding your elbow and all that stuff, those are all great. If the strength levels are relatively close, if the strength gap is too big, all that stuff just diminishes. Then it's just like, bleh, it's over. So, yeah, rule number 1, be strong. There you go. Simon Gerard just posted it. Rule number 1, be strong. Because it is, right? The intelligence and the experience thing comes along, but yeah, rule number 1, you got to be strong. Kevin, so you are too busy talking about, since you're too busy talking about yourself, you need to save 1 second for me. Say hi to me, Derek. I'm a new subscriber. Hey, Kevin, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here on the channel. Maybe I should come up with a cool name for my channel, not just Derek Smith Arm Wrestling. I like the AW Derek thing. I'm running with that. I mean, it's on all my other social media. It's AW Derek. It's just Arm Wrestling Derek, or all-wheel drive Eric. Yeah, can you adopt me? No, I can't. I already have a daughter. She's my world. When is Gennady and Vitaly coming to Dubai? Are you going to meet them? Who is taller, you, Vitaly? Gennady gets here Monday. Vitaly gets here today. I'll meet Vitaly. Am I taller than Vitaly? No, I don't think so. What's your nickname? Don't have one. Don't want one. Well, don't have one, and don't agree with anyone that anyone's tried to give me, and so I kind of squashed it. My whole life, I'm big. This giant dude. My whole life, people try to give me nicknames, and like they're so fucking lame. All the nicknames are so lame. They're so stupid. It always has something to do with like something I don't like. Hey, Jolly Green Giant. Can I call you that? Hey, big wall. Hey, some stupid shit that I'm gonna make up that has to do with your size because I'm not creative. And also, when it comes to arm wrestling, if I would get a nickname, it'd have to come from someone I really respect. In order for me to respect the nickname, it'd have to have some meaning behind it. So, like, if I got a serious nickname from like Neil Pickup or like, Devin, and it was cool, and I like agreed with it, and then maybe I'd go with it. But dude, they've all been so shitty. So I just like squash it. I'm not answering to that. They'll call me the nickname. I'm not even gonna respond to it, like, until they stop. How will Larry's lats hold up against Vitaly? I think Larry's lats are fine. He hasn't said anything about it. Devin on shape is another thing. You face tired Devin. Huh? My super match with Devin, he was fresh. What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, he was fresh when I faced him. How old are you, Derek? 35. Have you gripped up with Hermes? Yeah, today we did. He schooled me. He's way too strong, guys. And like, even if I was 100%, or even if I was fresh right now at my current strength level, there's no way I could touch Hermes. Hi, buddy. Your new channel should be called Derek Legacy. Derek Legacy. I feel like that's really. I mean, I guess my current channel name, Derek Smith Arm Wrestling, is all about me too. But Derek Legacy sounds very. This whole channel is just gonna be me and me and me and like how everybody can help me and my. I don't know. It feels selfish. It feels self-absorbed for some reason. All-wheel drive Eric. Yep. The people's champ. Oh shit. Do you think I can achieve his goal of? Do you think? Oh, Larry can achieve his goal #1 rank NA over time? Yeah, I think he can. If you had to pick 3 exercises only the rest of your career, what would they be? Holy shit. Cupping's really important. So if I can only do 3, well, besides table time. Okay, if table time is 1, there we go. That's an exercise. Table time, wrist flexion, cupping. Oh, I really like bicep curls. Although I just said pull-ups are fantastic to kind of cover the, yeah, weighted pull-ups. If I had to pick one, and I never even do pull-ups, but if I only could do one, it is a compound movement, which I'm not a fan of, but I would pick pull-ups. Derek, should I say your nickname? Derek the Hammersmith. What nick? No, I don't have a nickname, Carlo. I have a nickname at practice. Like my team calls me Cap, 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 Captain Cap. But would that be a nickname I should transition into the actual arm wrestling world, Cap? Because a lot of people aren't going to call me Cap outside of practice. That's the most common one that is Cap. Hey, Cap. What's up, Cap? Cap. But I'm the captain of the team. Make your channel name a Halo reference or something. Killtacular. Pentacular. AW Derek. I know. See, I may just run with the AW Derek thing. It's easier for branding. I already have it on all my other stuff. But, I mean, that's not a nickname, though. You can't call me, to the stage, coming AW Derek. All Derek. all Eric. Like, that'd be weird. That's not a nickname. What do you think about the more plates, more dates video about Ryan Bowen versus RBJ? Haven't watched it. Not. Ryan Bowen's a buddy of mine. RBJ is cool. We've chatted. I get burned out on repetitive shit and repetitive people that are like just shoved down my throat as far as content. And I know that I'm getting just shoved down some people's throat right now. And I know people are probably getting burned out of my face. I get it. So the whole RVJ Ryan Bowen thing, I like that RVJ's making a presence on social media. He's a really funny dude. Ryan's just been like for a few years, you know, and he's my boy. But it's just like eventually you're just like, I don't watch a lot of it. It's a lot because he's doing the social media push, and he especially is locked down right now with COVID, so there's not a lot of content to be put out there that's not just like him, and yeah, but it's just like I'm not following the Michael Levon thing anymore. I'm not following RVJ Ryan Bowen thing. I get it, kind of doesn't have a ton of my interest. Yeah, it's just so much, guys. I just get burned out on the same topic. After like 2-3 days of it, I'm just like, and it's been going for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and yeah, I like, I don't know, keep it fresh for me, just to hold my interest. I'm not hating on anybody. Please don't run with this too far, guys. Just saying, as far as if I'm cycling through, am I gonna click on that video? Like, no, a little burnout on that. I don't really want to watch it. For me, not calling you fat, lol, but saying you're 330 surprised me. I'm 3 inches shorter, 20 pounds heavier. You have more muscle, and yet we look similar in body composition. Would have assumed 360 plus, lol. Will Dimitri Truman ever visit Larry? Would love to see it. Man, I think Dimitri really doesn't speak any English. Like, I went to one of his seminars. I met him in person. We arm wrestled. And that video you guys will never see. Holy shit. There's, yeah, I did arm wrestle Dimitri Truman at a seminar once, and it was all bad. But yeah, I didn't hear him speak any English. So, guys, it's rough. It's rough on the channel. You know, but he's a big name. Hope maybe he'll come through. Babyface Titan. Yeah, okay. Look at that nickname. The Babyface Titan. I don't mind people referring to the size, the Titan part. I got you. Babyface, dude. It's just an arm wrestling thing, right? I do have a baby face. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying that, like, how's it gonna make me look macho or cool? The babyface. You know, make me cool in like a sport that has to do with like adrenaline and testosterone. The babyface. I don't know. It sounds weak to me. Derek the blacksmith. Is Larry able to pin you right now? Today he was pinning me. Well, from a center position, I could still hold his hand, I could overpower his wrist. But if I like go into like a hook with him, he was pinning me. You know, like in certain instances. But in a real ready go, I had too much hand, like up top. Damn, you do not look 35, bro. Thank you. Derek the impersonator. Hey. Blacksmith. Devin was pulling all over the U.S. before facing you. Devin was not getting pulled through. He didn't fail to anyone. He wasn't getting ripped through. Who pinned him? Who pinned Devin before he arm wrestled me and had a couple days rest? Nobody. Nobody pinned him. He was holding people around, which is what he does, and he arm wrestles every single day. And his recovery is. So don't try and tell me Devin was beat up when we arm wrestled. Crazy. You crazy. Why was Devin trash talking to you before the match? To try to get in my head and fuck with me? Like, we're really good friends. Like, I literally talk to Devin every single day. I have for fucking 10 years. He's a really, really good buddy of mine. He was just talking shit, just trying to get in my head. Like, if you guys are with your friends, if you guys are with your homeboys, you know, in a backyard at like a barbecue, and you're joking around, like, that's the vibe. Especially, you know, with Devin, he was just like, yeah, he was trying to get in my head and fuck with me because he knew I was gonna try to take it serious, and so he's trying to poke at me. Why are you taking it so serious? So that's why I had the headphones in, so I couldn't hear his stupid ass comments. But yeah, he was just like, dudes, just guys poking at each other, having fun, you know. And yeah, I wasn't reading into it. I don't even know what he said. Like I said, I had headphones in, but I know he's just saying stupid shit. Donate mother fluffers. Yeah, Joe Woodland says donate mother fluffers. Nathan, Derek, the Professor Smith. Professor. I like the professor from basketball. I'm a fan of his. Derek Babyface Smith. Ugh. How do you counter a press move during an arm wrestling match? Press move. You have to separate them from their shoulder. They press. Is that the sun? Is that the sun coming up behind me? Guys, 151 minutes. Like, I'm telling you guys, I will talk about arm wrestling for days. I will, if I could stay awake for 24 hours, I would just do a 24-hour stream of me answering questions talking about arm wrestling. And like, don't test my love for the sport, guys, because it's like, it's all I think about. Damn it, dude. What time is it over here? Ask my daughter to give me a nickname. That's a good idea. Derek Diesel Smith. I feel like I'd have to get a really big beard to be called Diesel. Okay. Derek the Derek Smith. Cap, no cap. Hey. Cap makes sense since you're always wearing that cap. I know. Hey, there we go. I'm always wearing a cap and captain cap. I wouldn't mind if my nickname in the arm wrestling world was called Cap. That'd be cool. It's kind of like Captain America cap and like Cap like Captain, but I'm not everybody's captain, but Captain my Captain, oh Cap. You know, like I don't know. I think that the American Hulk, or Derek Has Limit Smith. That's good. I don't know. That's a good one. You consider being a serious YouTuber? Yeah. I actually, dude, that was one I just complained about wanting to go to sleep, and like here I go. Fuck, dude, no self control. I talked to Adam for a while. We had that dinner night, and I'm trying to learn from him as well about, you know, just how to run a YouTube channel, high level editing, and all this stuff. And I think when I get back, I have a buddy of mine who I'm gonna want to talk to, maybe about, even if it's like once or twice a week. Like I do my videos, but then a couple of times a week I get a really high level video, because now I can do super chats and make some money, and now a little bit, and then now I might be able to afford to take the money I'm making off YouTube and reinvest it to the channel, which is the plan. Also, I didn't even mention this the whole time I've been on here. Also, you guys, I have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/AWDEREK. The Patreon stuff goes straight to the channel, as far as like reinvesting into the channel, buying new cameras and things like that. It's like goes to the channel, or if I get someone to film for me, that would go towards like paying them and things like that. So if you guys want to support like money wise, I mean, there's super chats, but YouTube takes like 30% of that. So there's Patreon if you guys want to hop in like that way. Other than that, there's also my I do online coaching, guys. 10 people. I'm selective, right? So we'll talk, you'll message me, shoot me a private message on anything, but it's getting to the point, guys, where it's like, if some people hit me up, I know a lot about arm wrestling, I know a lot about training, I can help a ton of people. But when you hit me up and you're like, I have no weights, I have one rubber band, I have nobody to practice with, and make me a champion. You're like, dude, and people will not, like, that's kind of an extreme case, but people hit me up with these really weird situations that, like, they can't lift weights, they have no one to arm wrestle with. Like, I like pull-ups, make me a champion. I'm like, so I have to get more selective. Like, if I feel like we're in a situation where I can't really help you too much because you have to get out there more or build up your situation a little better, then there's one thing. Because, like, I'm a big believer in table time. If you don't have access to table time, like, there's not, you have to arm wrestle. How are you going to ask me how to get better arm wrestling without actually arm wrestling? Like, what is going on? Like that, And and then there's like, you have to agree to the rate. Of course, you have to agree with the rate, but then I have to agree that, like, we can even do this. So I need to know about people and stuff like that. So anyway, if you're interested in online coaching, private message me and we'll talk and we'll get a feel for each other and see what's good. But yeah, I take up to 10 people because I actually train. Me and you will be best friends. If you guys do my online coaching, me and you are getting to know each other real well. I promise, because we video chat once a day, and yeah. Daniel, see this Daniel at the bottom looking out for me, man. The sun is coming up in Dubai. Yeah, dude, you guys got me over here. The sun is coming up. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Thank you so much for everything, you guys. If anybody has any other questions, I'll give you 10 seconds to give me a super chat, and then I'll answer the questions. But besides that, I'm going to get going. I want to give a quick shout out to everybody that's in here. Carlo, thank you so much for moderating this and helping me stay sane. Thank you guys so much for asking me questions and watching these videos and helping promote the channel. Everything is more than I deserve. It really is. And I'm living the dream, guys. Imagine spending 12 years obsessed with arm wrestling and now living the dream of going out and teaching and learning from people. Like, I'm ecstatic. It's the best thing in the world. So thank you guys so much for everything. I'm going to go to sleep. And yeah, I'm going to upload more. I have day 3 already filmed. I have footage from day 4, which was yesterday at the practice. I'm trying to get that stuff uploaded as well for you guys, so you guys can enjoy that. Although my videos won't be very long. But yeah, Derek doesn't sleep. I sleep, I swear. I do. All right, guys. Talk to you later.